Hello, welcome to Candlekeep Mysteries. You all have just finished teleporting from Waterdeep over to a couple of miles away from Candlekeep itself, where you can see it up on a hill with a very nicely paved path in front of you, leading its way up over to Candlekeep proper, which is where we begin our scene. The path before you stretches up and to the north, which is where you can see the trail leading up to the Candlekeep Citadel. A bunch of strangers are following alongside you as you're walking over in that direction. And so here you are.
Seeing all the cursors flying around.
I know. I'm getting used to cursors. It's so strange.
You can hide your own cursor for Alt-C. I think it is. Yeah, Alt-C will hide your cursor.
Oh,
For
where's
everyone?
the fun in that, though?
It's like a bunch of
Yeah, you can choose not to hide it. It's up to you.
Mine is sticking around because I like to chase peoples around.
We just teleported in. There's suddenly a
What's
bunch
with
of
the big
strangers
arrow?
around us.
Yeah, you see them. You look around, Echo, there's 8 random people around you.
Okay, I immediately poof up. Oh, there's a lot of people here.
Well, hello there, everybody.
Interesting, I see a lot of flammable targets. Huh?
Kind of scoot backward a little. These two people standing next to me look a bit intimidating.
One of them's a hobo.
Definitely intimidating.
Well, not yet. Not yet, technically. Technically, not yet.
I just thought about your character, Mark.
You don't unlock your hobo-ness to level 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Some classes are weird like that.
Wait, how do you
Yeah.
actually move yourself?
Hey, can I minimize the player window?
At the top bottom left?
Yeah, it's not working.
Great question, no. Not that I know of. Unless a module does it. To move your token, Risu, you just have to click your token and you should be able to move it. Just drag it where you want it to go.
Oh,
Or
wait,
use your arrow
I'm on
keys.
I think I'm on the ruler. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use select tokens.
Also, it says the game is paused for me, so I don't know if I can do anything.
It's pause screen. There. I pause and unpause and see if that works for you.
Yeah, that works now.
You receive a telepathic message from somewhere. And you will notice what it says in the in-character chat, which is where Elocution will be typing many of the things that they wish to say.
Oh.
That's a little strange, but it's nice to meet you.
Huh. I'm already hearing shit in my head. Nice.
Oh, I don't like it.
The group chatters about. The Citadel of Candlekeep looms over in the distance a couple miles away to the north.
Oh,
Where'd you go, bud?
is there a way I can show the full image
Of which one?
Thanks,
of
gibberish.
my character?
If there is, I'm not sure right now how to. I think I
I'll
recall
just-
vaguely seeing it.
I'll put into the campaign chat for now.
Oh wow, you are more floofy than I thought. That looks way different than I thought it would.
Floofy, what are you? Like a moth cat?
Yeah,
Wait,
that is
where-
actually the name of
Look
the
at
where
race.
do you guys see
Oh,
this?
Al, you know what you can do?
Discord, Mark.
You know what you are able to do? You are able to drag images into Foundry directly
Oh.
into the chat as such. Assuming I did this correctly. There's an image button. Let me try again. Behold. Did I do it?
No.
Behold.
Behold?
Oh, okay, all right. Risu's beholding a lot better than I am. That's for sure.
Oh, I
it
can't
works-
see it though.
Yeah, they're showing up an out of character, but
Oh, it's an
Oh.
character. That's me.
yeah, why didn't Aquas appear? Mine works.
You all get a good look at the beef on Growl. The
Yeah.
muscles for days.
Yeah.
Ethereon, do you have a crow with you as it is now?
Yeah.
Flap, flap.
Flap, flap.
Ooh, is that bird edible?
Let's hope we don't miss
Keep
a
it around
fireball.
as a snack.
Meow meow.
I like to think you do,
I
and
remember
back
this
still
figure.
had that bar still with you.
Just bring your boss.
Just carrying around a bar stool around just because, I mean, when the bar is that low. But yes, you get a veritable look at your various companions of all flavors and sizes and floofiness.
I'm pretty floofy.
I'm not floofy at all, but I am 7 feet tall.
Oh shit.
That's pretty spooky. Wait, which one are you?
Candlekeep's to the
I can't
north,
tell
Yukishana.
who's who by like hovering over them.
I
Is there
am
a
the
way for us?
turtle.
To tell? Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, and I have fire for her, so.
No, I wouldn't suppose that all you fine folks are also headed to Candlekeep.
Yes, that is the plan.
Well, I'm heading that way as well.
Yukishana moves to the front of the group. It's not much of a group right now, more of a scattered group peoples. Individuals who happen to be gathered together into the same spot, but not a group. Moving to the north toward Candlekeep. Georgia, as you get...
Everyone.
Hmm?
I asked everyone what they're doing here.
I mean, I did answer to that in the chat.
Yeah, I don't think a few people did though.
Oh, do you want it in chat or?
It doesn't matter. You can say it or you can put in the text.
Oh,
Can we see Candlekeep?
Yes, easily. It's very much there on a very steep hill.
Did Mark crash, by the way?
He fell asleep.
No, I'm just it's hard. It's hard over here right now. You'll have to give me a few minutes.
Okay. I just thought you were the only one to not move, and so I figured you might have.
There you go. I moved.
He takes a step. Let's go.
Georgia, as you get closer to the north, you see something move in the bush nearby. And that's when it happens.
Step back real quick.
A squirrel pops out and then just rushes back into force.
Oh my god, I chased
It's
it.
me!
I chased it. Which way did it go?
How far?
It went this way. Hold on. It went from here, from this bush, and
Right.
off into the forest
Oh, heck
to the
yeah,
north toward
let's
Candlekeep.
That's probably not a good idea to chase that.
Go ahead and make
I
a.
guess I'll follow the path.
Do you have acrobatics, Echo?
Absolutely not.
All right. This squirrel is far more nimble than you are. You are not able to successfully catch it. It was a good try, though.
Can I sniff around for it?
Do you have survival?
Did I see where it went? I do not have survival. I have perception.
Okay. You attempt to perceive its location as it ran off. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
The
Oh wait,
the
I
first
have
ability roll of the game.
let's see, how do I link this? This.
Yeah, it actually is the first roll.
Oh, is that a roll? Oh, it comes out
What roll?
as a roll. Wait, how do I show the text?
I think just by if there's no
Oh, you
roll
have to
attached to
click
it.
on it.
Yeah, I think you just roll it basically, and it just works. I think.
Uh,
Do it. Do it. Nice.
Question mark.
It says privately rolled some dice.
Let's go! You rolled a question mark. Yes.
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 Yes. Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Hey. Look at this. It's
And
gonna be a good
you have advantage on
campaign,
this roll?
lads.
I have advantage on smell checks. I'm just sniffing. I'm assuming I can't see it.
Yeah, okay. You sniff around, and yes, the squirrel's hiding spot is very easily discernible. Its back is turned over to you as it thought it had lost you.
I sneakily fly up to it.
Alright, you got stealth?
I do not remember. Let me see. I do not have stealth.
Alright. This is gonna be a bit difficult. You don't got the acrobatics to get to it fast. You got the stealth to sneak up on it. Go and give me an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
All right, let's go.
Oh god.
Nah, this squirrel is jetting out of here.
Ah, shit.
And just continues going over to Candlekeep in that general direction.
All right, I come back disheartened.
It was a noble attempt.
I look at this big turtle dude over here. It got away. Oh well.
Does Jojiro merely stand there? Oh no, you typed it in the chat, I see. I'm not fast enough on the draw.
Make yummy snacks.
I could have made it a yummy snack if you would have given me a second.
Oh. Next time.
Can I just point out it's strange that a cat doesn't have acrobatics?
Yeah.
Yeah, or stealth. That's weird.
Well, she falls off a cliff. That hope she does land on all fours. Or 6, actually, if you see the picture.
Oh yeah, they have 6 legs.
Do you have flying speed?
Yeah, I do.
And you're not okay.
Alright.
Why did
things
I
that
have
like
to
the
make
other.
an acrobatics check flying up to the squirrel?
You don't
It's
have
like
flying
definitely
speed.
flying through the foliage to actually reach it. Presumably it's not just on the road here, it was trying to get through the trees and the brush nearby.
A way to
Yeah.
show
Plus it's quick.
everyone's names underneath the character.
Yeah, I like to have that for now because I don't know anyone yet.
So the only way I can do that is by making it hoverable, and for reasons that are technical and boring right now, that would not be ideal. So you'll have to actually learn people's names.
Oh
I'm not good at remembering things.
You just do the forbidden technique of write them down on the on like your biography tab or something.
That's some that's some dark hidden tech right there. I don't know about that.
Or if you want to put it in character, you can say you care so much about them that you add them to your bonds.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, I did specify this earlier, but when Echo talks, she's not actually using her mouth. You kind of see her antenna/ears twitch, and like
I know,
you hear
I'm
a voice
telepathy
just
person.
radiate from her. It's not telepathic.
Oh my god, she's a Protoss.
Yeah, she's a Protoss.
She's a living megaphone.
Holy shit.
Alright. And Jojiro continues on forward.
I suppose I could look out for more squirrels.
Can I grab the cat?
You can attempt to grab the cat. Why are you attempting to grab the cat? Do you walk up to me
Yeah.
like,
Dude! I've never seen anything like this before.
oh, okay. Fine. Wait, I have a feature for this.
Really?
Somewhere.
Let me grab you here.
Here. Did I roll?
Yeah,
You have to click
it
on the
it
word.
plays it in the rolls. Cuddly feline, your fluff is warm and soft. You automatically pass ability checks to cuddle.
Wait, what? What do you? What?
Not
What does that mean?
It's like a flavor feature. It doesn't actually do anything.
Let me cuddle.
Echo cuddles you right back. She loves cuddles.
Yay, kitty.
Thank you, stranger, but I don't know your name. I'm Echo. Who are you?
My name's Growl.
Oh. Nice to meet you, Growl.
Nice to meet you too, Echo.
Georgia, you have survival?
I do not.
Alright. This search for squirrels is a bit difficult.
I've got perception.
Okay, I'll take that.
Why are we searching for squirrels? Are we trying to eat them?
Yes.
I mean, I can turn them into barbecue, so
Squirrel bacon.
Oh, barbecue
one of
sounds
the
good.
best snacks ever.
Alright,
Dr-
let's go eat some squirrels.
Give me a perception check, Georgia, as you walked away over to Candlekeep. See if you can spot any squirrels on your trek.
I'm gonna look for squirrels under some rocks.
Pretty good modifiers on that. Yes, Georgia, you managed to spot one in just a little bit off on some of the brush after you travel about 2 miles down the path. And there it is, a squirrel, unawares.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
I mean, I can make an instant barbecue.
I am going to beckon it over to me.
Using Druidcraft and some magic, Jojura manages to beckon the squirrel over, as the squirrel looks over in Jojura's direction and simply moves over to them and offers an acorn.
I'm going to like offer it like my hand as a platform so I can lift it.
It hops on.
All right, and then I'm going to bring it over to Echo.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you so much. I
while
snapped
this is
a
happening,
single
can
bite.
I go in a different direction and also look for squirrels for a different reason?
Do you have
If
some-
it's relevant, I have perception and survival if it's relevant.
Okay, it is relevant. This
Yes, I
squirrel,
offer it to-
while it's in your hand, you do see, sorry, I had to see what your actual character name is. Lazuli preparing to, burn it to a crisp, as it
I'm
were.
assuming it's the Ganassi over here.
Nasty?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes, Echo
Lazuli or
willingly,
Lazuli?
Lazuli.
Lazuli, okay, gotcha.
Echo willingly offers the squirrel up for barbecue.
The squirrel does its best to try and get away from this flame that has been produced on it. Go ahead and hit the attack button on produce flame.
This is so depressing. I feel personally attacked.
You're next.
Okay, yeah, that squirrel is barbecued. Roll that damage. Let's see how much damage it does. It should probably be more than enough.
Oops.
I think I just
Fire Adept bonus is AoE, right? Please don't AoE me.
they can choose to activate it.
Ah, there he is. Okay.
Okay, and also you see, let me check something.
Damage.
Okay, I just rolled the damage roll for you. So that's 7. Oh my god, it's like 1 less than maximum, and then your fire deck goes off, and you can hit the damage button on that. And it adds another 3 damage on top, so 10 damage to this poor squirrel. This thing, I mean, it's hard to tell it was ever a squirrel.
I offer some barbecued squirrel to anyone nearby.
I'll take a leg.
Heck
Eat
yeah.
me. I want one.
It cracks off satisfyingly.
Yummy.
Mark, sorry, Diesel, sorry, you managed to successfully encounter multiple squirrels. You're used to having to hunt down a couple of squirrels for food. It's not a new experience for you.
That's correct. Hold on. I'm gonna try and catch as many as I can for food storage.
Go ahead and make a survival check. Let's see how many you're able to catch.
Oof, not many, I guess.
Yes, not quite enough. It's kind of an off day for you. You only managed to nab one of them.
All right. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm gonna, It's not. I'm gonna immobilize it so it can't jump out, but he will very intently just be holding on to a wriggling squirrel when he
Oh.
comes
Echo
back.
rations.
Echo pads over. Would you like me to kill it for you?
No, I don't need help doing that. Don't worry.
Okay.
You have one squirrel in your inventory.
Live squirrel.
Just put it down your pants.
Man's out here playing Don't Starve.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
May I also look for a squirrel? Can I look for a squirrel?
Do you have perception or survival, Growl?
I do. I will do.
Hold on, you are not proficient in survival, and you are not you do not have either perception proficiency nor survival proficiency. The ways of hunting for squirrels.
Oh!
The ways of hunting for squirrels is a mystery to you.
Let me intimidate all the squirrels.
I don't think that helps.
Well,
Squirrels.
while this hobo-like individual leaps around with cat-like agility and successfully catches a squirrel, you try your best, but it's only trees and foliage as far as you can see along the next mile as Candlekeep looms closer and closer. The entrance is within sight.
We should probably get going and see
Oh,
what
we're
this
here
is
already.
about.
Echo bounds forward.
Do we like? We don't see any
Wait.
guards or sentries or anything, do we?
I don't see anything north of us. Is the oh?
Yeah, I
the
will
map-
tell
the
you what
map
you see.
sets up.
I'm gonna tell you. You go ahead and see.
What do I see?
This. Hold on, give me a second. I forgot to do one thing.
No.
Not a huge thing. I just forgot to here it is. I need to configure this real quick. Give me a second.
No worries. Since everyone's
There.
been sort of like going north, and now we're actually at Candlekeep, Yukishana
So?
just sighs and says, "I'm Yukishana. I'm going that way. Seems the rest of you are as well."
Can
Oh,
you pick
as-
your character? Which one? Are you the ranger?
Yeah.
One of
Okay. One of.
Yeah, there's two rangers.
Wait.
Which ranger?
Wait. Which one's the other one?
the one in the middle.
Edgy boy.
Are you? Oh,
Looks like a
is Nick?
Dementor.
Is Nick the edgy boy or is Rest the edgy boy?
I'm the edgy one.
You look like a Dementor, Nick.
I'm the tired one.
Well, it's nice to make everyone's acquaintance. My name is Caro. It is truly a pleasure.
Give me a moment.
I walk up to Carol and give him a sniff. You look like you smell good.
Do I smell like I smell good?
Not sure. What do you think your character smells like?
Probably like flowers and nice stuff, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely. Echo just nods. Said, "You smell very good."
As you approach over to the main gatehouse, you see that there are some guards up on the battlements there, and they seem like they're kind of relaxed and very much not on alert. As you approach, one of them actually waves down at all of you.
I use my what is this? Mage paw? And wave back.
One thing you do notice, Echo, as you get closer and closer to the gatehouse, is that you are very slowly and very softly descending down to the ground.
I flap harder.
You flap harder and harder, and it produces a little gust of wind as your feet are now on the ground. Softly and gently, you have landed.
That was the most acrobatic, non-acrobatic, acrobatic thing I've seen in a while.
I'm a little
Some
sad
kind
that I
of
can no longer
enchantment
fly.
over the grounds, I assume.
A figure shows up. Hold on, give me a moment, as I have to just adjust something. Why, hello. Are you interested in visiting the grounds?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, I'm here to welcome you in. Now, it is customary that if you are to be visitors here at the Keep, to donate some literature or a book as entrance admission.
What books are you interested in?
Oh, would take anything mostly for Candlekeep. Anything that's arcane, that basically hasn't existed before. No copies, please. If it's already bought it at a bookstore, we don't need it. We already have it.
I mean, I assume we would have known this before we set out for Candlekeep.
You've heard of the custom, yes. You've also heard it's not mandatory.
I mean,
I'm gonna ask him if he's a mage. Just for no reason.
Why, yes. I'm one of the grand scholars here over at Candlekeep. I help manage the grounds and just keep things in working order. I also help manage the library, adding to its collection and organizing it occasionally.
God damn it.
It seems like we could possibly have an arrangement of some type.
I'm assuming with my background, I would have been able to prepare something beforehand.
Sure.
I probably could have gotten like a book from my grandfather.
Alright, you could go.
The only book that I have I can't give away.
Like maybe something on like naval strategy.
I'm sure
Alright.
I have a book on like hunting or animal or something like that.
Right. Who would like to present their book up first then?
I'll try that.
Alright, Jerry, you head on up over to the scholar here and hand over your book about, I believe you said naval strategy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I recognize this. Is this? You see that they open the book and they rapidly flip through the pages in a very deliberate way, from the first to the last, their eyes never leaving the page. In just a few seconds, they've gone from one cover to the other. Fascinating. I recognize who this is. You must be his son? Or am I wrong about that? Oh, grandson, I see. Well, welcome over to Candlekeep. They go ahead and, with the book in hand, kind of like levitates a little bit, and with a little pop, it disappears. Off to the library it goes.
How vast is this library?
Oh, far more vast than you could possibly imagine. You'll once you get over inside, they point over to the other side of the court, to where there's a sort of emerald door over here. Hold on, let me go ahead and. Once you're inside, head on over there, and they'll give you a better idea. I could tell you the library is vast, but that doesn't quite do it justice, I think.
Heck, you keep zooming me in.
Yeah, same.
Right. Well, if the door is open, I suppose like I will give like a polite bow and enter if I can.
Yep. Would anybody else care to donate to the library?
Yeah, I will. I'll donate a book on wild animals.
They go ahead and flip through once again at an accelerated page from each one. I see. And some of these creatures I'd only briefly seen about, too. You've had a few travels in your time already.
Yeah.
Welcome to Candlekeep. And with a pop, it teleports over into the main library as well.
I hand him a textbook labeled Principles of Chemical Engineering.
Aren't you just the fluffiest thing? You don't look much like a chemical engineer.
Oh, back in my world, any species can be whatever they want.
Well then, let's go ahead and take a look at this. They flip through the book once, cover to cover, and then they kind of like strain their eyebrows a bit, and they go cover to cover again. I'm still trying to piece together what's on page 32, but it's okay not to understand everything. Welcome to Candlekeep.
I give him
And
a
with a
tea
pop,
bow.
it disappears.
So, I have one question: is he the lead scholar or lead person of Candlekeep?
It's hard to tell, but they certainly look unassuming at a glance right here. Nothing about them seems to scream that they're in some high-ranking position. They just kind of look dressed comfortably in an unassuming way.
Yeah, doorman isn't typically a high-ranking position.
I'm going to offer him the squirrel because like books are irrelevant and food is the only thing you need to live. So I'm gonna say this is adequate passage. Oh, actually, I'm gonna alter that. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna say it to him in Goblin because I don't like him.
You offer a squirrel over to the sage. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. I'm sorry, but this is a squirrel.
Yeah, what's your point?
I see. You do not happen to have a book on hand.
I don't see why I'd have a book. I'd rather burn it for fire sometimes. You know, like that's more the surviving is more important than reading.
They furrow their brows. That's disappointing. Please don't burn the books. None of them can be burned anyway. But if you do not have a book to enter in, I can let you in another way, if you're willing to pay the price.
Oh my god.
God, all you mages are the same. What?
Are you ready?
What? I have to agree before I know what it is?
Let me step away real quick.
Yes, well, that seems only reasonable enough. They go ahead and reach underneath their cloak, and they pull out a little bag. 5 gold pieces, please.
I mean, that's actually pretty cheap for admittance, I think.
Diesel will consider this for longer than you would reasonably expect. 5 gold pieces. And then hand them over. But he's not happy about it. That was 5 very hard-earned gold pieces. He had to fight like 4 rats for those, you know?
Welcome to Candlekeep. As you walk on by, the rest of you on the other side of the stage see that they roll their eyes. How about the rest of you?
I don't have a book because I don't read, but I can give you a joke. You want to hear a joke instead? If you laugh, I can come in.
But this is...
Yes, I hear a yes.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Why if I tell the joke? What if I tell the joke?
This guy is just doing his job.
But surely if it's a really good joke, that's worth at least 5 gold.
Yeah, come on.
I think if it's good enough, he should have to pay you.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to take this joke elsewhere.
Okay, hear me out. Why are dragons such good musicians? Because they know their scales! Ha 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 ha! And she like lightly punches it.
You see them like pull out a book and they kind of like touch something on it, and you find yourself teleported in.
Oh yeah, jokes work every time.
Their fingers are on their head, like you can tell that they're getting like a little headache out there.
Well, hello there, my esteemed gentlemen.
Please tell me, do you read?
Have a book on me. I do,
Oh.
but I don't have a book.
Well.
I'll just calmly pull out 5 gold and go, but what if we bet on it? I'll flip a coin, and if you call it right, I'll give you 10 gold. And if you don't call it right, you just let me in.
You teleport in.
Oh, that worked.
They don't even take the gold.
This poor guy.
I thought it'd be fun.
Please tell me, do the three of you happen to have any books on you?
I don't have a book, but I have a letter from a colleague that haven't been able to figure out what the meaning of it is.
You know, I'll take it. Yeah. They just grab it if you offer it. They don't even read it, they just teleport it in. Welcome to Candlekeep.
Whee!
And the two of you don't even be concerned. Welcome to Candlekeep. Please enjoy your time here. Oh, electrocution, actually, you said you stepped forward of a small journal, about 7 pages, 70 pages. They will accept this, actually. And similarly, it seems like they'll just take it and teleport it. And thank you for your contribution. It doesn't look like it was a copy. A bit of knowledge of Darkwood and Warforged engineering.
Unknown to him, Echo's book was a copy.
Yeah, elocution, they say, oh, we have a section all about the Warforged. I'm sure you might be able to find it with a little bit of searching. Well,
Second,
would
can we
that
also
count
go
as
over
a...
my character real quick?
Hmm?
Do you see my name at the bottom?
Yes, I see your name.
I don't think the rest of us do.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, but I
your
see it.
screen only.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll learn. And Yukishana?
Dojira has been steadily lumbering towards the door this whole time.
They walk past them, or walk to. They walk to them. Like with one, like they have like one arm under their like cloak, and they take their other arm and sort of reach out to like bring their like palm up, if they'll allow that.
The palm up?
Yeah, as in like imagine if you're going to grab someone's hand to place something in it.
Oh, they go ahead and extend their hand out. Oh, I see. The admittance fee then.
They reveal from under their cloak a handful of whacker nuts. You should make your own books. Here.
They stare at the nut in silence.
I have a question for the players.
Yes.
Am I the only lawful person here?
No.
Do you know me?
Wow.
I'm never lawful, basically. Actually, I am. Sorry, so it's kind of lawful. Maybe I don't know yet.
Evil.
I think I'm chaotic. She is lawful evil. Yeah.
I am chaotic.
Pretty sure I'm chaotic.
I'm
Definitely chaotic.
neutral.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I've
start
noticed
chaotic
there's a lot of
neutral and
chaos.
then I figure out later.
As they hold these waka nuts after staring at them silently for a few seconds, the nuts fall to the ground as they teleport away.
They'll bend down and pick up the nuts and just say, troglodytes.
Echo is watching from the door and being like, huh, we should have tried that first.
Jujura, you're the one who sees it first. As you're getting closer and closer to the emerald door that's over there, you see quite distinctly now why it is called the emerald door. Because the door is made out of emerald.
So pretty.
Eyeball spotted.
Wow, Wizard of Oz.
Right?
An individual in a purple cloak beckons you over.
It's a summoner.
Some of our characters are partially transparent, I just noticed.
There's fog on us. Like clouds, looks like.
Oh, I see.
Odd.
I didn't realize.
As soon as my character sees the door, they're going to like draw their bow and squint at it, looking very disgruntled.
Welcome to Candlekeep. Now, I see that you are aiming to get access into the Grand Library itself. but none may enter the great library without unless I allow it.
And how do we allow it?
Well, I have to make sure that you are ready to enter the library itself.
And how do you test that?
Well, let me go ahead and see. You're right to business, are we? Very well. They go ahead and pull out a book, a tome that looks like the following. 1 second.
Ooh.
Does anybody here have Arcana?
I
I
do.
do.
Me.
I do.
Many of you then recognize that the figure here on the tome here is the mage Mordenkainen, one of the most famous mages of all time, said to have crafted multiple different spells. Many of the most popular spells are in fact named after this individual. You are going to have to show me that you can handle extra dimensional spaces. And that means you will need to read through this.
Reading.
I'll take that.
Echo will immediately
Hold on, what's the language?
You go ahead and open up to the first page, and you see that it is inside of Common. Now, if there is no further questions about exactly the nature of this or why we're doing this, we can simply hop right in. If you are prepared then, my red-headed individual here, go ahead and read through the first couple words after everybody who is interested gathers around. And if you want to enter the library, you had best be interested real fast. This is for your own protection.
What am I reading
I'll
off of?
Roll my eyes and act interested.
Alright. You go ahead and open up to the first page there, Lazuli, and begin to read. Chapter
Where?
1. Oh, I'm just, I have it typed out, so.
Oh.
I probably should in the future. Will have in the future. I just didn't get a chance to this time. Chapter 1. The creation of a spell. Lately, I have been able to get real close to being able to figure out how to set this spell down, but every other attempt that I've done has always ended in some kind of disaster. Now I found myself busy on this one particular day as inspiration struck, and I believe I've done it. But it was unfortunate that on that day, an emergency had called me away, and I needed to enlist the aid of some of my faithful volunteers to complete what I had started.
Oh.
Give me a second.
It's just closed so abruptly.
Yeah, what the
Where was the transition? Where was my star swipe?
Why
You
is it so
find
cramped?
yourself. You do find yourself in what appears to be a fairly cramped room here.
What's in this room?
Whoa. What just
Here's what you see inside of here. Over here on the left side, there appears to be a book that with the very same one that you had just been reading sitting on the table. Next to it, a variety of books. A bookshelf covered in chains and a plain wooden bench. Many of these books appear, all of them in fact appear, to be chained to the wall quite directly.
That seems a little ominous.
And I suppose that's the
Say
first
that this
where we
is the
start.
first.
Can we make out any names, or do we need light?
You are able to see just fine inside of here.
just yank on the chain?
You go ahead and grab one of the chains and yank it a little bit. Let me check something, Growl. Hold on.
Ching, 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 ching.
Yeah, it clinks around methodically inside of your hand. This little riveted. It's very high quality, that much you can tell. These chains seem very sturdy.
Oh. Are these like special books or something?
The logical place to start seems to be the book that we just were given, right? The one in the middle. I guess I'll open that and see if it's the same.
Alright. Jadira, you go ahead and reach for that book that's right there in the center and open up to the first page. And as you open the book, you all witness this. Jadira's body literally gets sucked into the book directly.
Ooh.
Excuse me? Everybody see that, right?
Whoa, he went into the book.
It's a little concerning. Guess I'll go see if I should follow. And I'll also open the book and just start looking at it.
All right, you look at it, and then you might say you book it, as you are sucked in as well.
Well, I guess we gotta follow. Or
Echo
we probably
immediately
should follow
follows.
to make sure they don't
Yeah.
hurt themselves.
She follows.
Who the
Right.
book?
We're not all seriously going into some book, are we?
That's what
We
I'm
sure
saying, like,
I mean, the knowledge we can get from it could be outweigh the danger.
oh god, you really are a mage, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Ugh.
Two individuals stand with a mysterious book inside the other room right now.
Wait, what do I do? I just click on this?
Wanna be
Hold on.
I don't really want to read this. I'm gonna be honest with you. How about you?
I search. Can I search the room and see if there's any other exits?
You search and search along the walls to see if there's anything here that seems openable, but nothing seems to give. There are the books on chains on the wall.
What happens if we push the books on the chains?
All right, you go ahead and reach for one of the books and you push it a bit, and the book pushes you back a little.
Some unintentional.
Alright, I guess I'll read the book. I will follow what this mage wants me to do.
You go and open the first page, and
I'm surprised the barbarian actually took the book.
Can
We're still
I?
missing.
He'll squint at you a little.
I'll read what's in this room. But first, Yukishan, are you still looking around in there?
She'll just grumble and portals and read the book.
You all find yourselves suddenly inside of a new space. Inside of here, here's what you see. Let me find which one this is. This one, okay. You find yourself in the dark open space offering a view of a starry firmament of the night sky. 5 telescopes mounted on bronze plates point toward the constellations above. In the middle of the space, a 1-foot diameter sphere of clear crystal sits in a circular brass stand. Over on the right, you see that there is what appears to be a door, except it has metallic pitons embedded all across it on the left side, right side, the top, and even some in the center. At a glance, it appears to have been randomly inserted across, but the door very much seems like it cannot be opened in its current state.
Would it happen to match any of the constellations? Like, I'm a sailor. I know the stars. I might
You
be able
look?
to recognize.
Unfortunately, no, none of these are semi-randomly assorted, or at a glance at least it seems as such, and have no relation to any star maps that you are aware of.
Hmm. Well, that's
What do we-
irritating.
What do we see when we look through one of the telescopes?
Yeah, I looked through on the telescope.
So,
Alright, Lizu,
none of the actual stars on the ceiling match like actual stars.
they are in fact 5 different major constellations that each of the telescopes are pointing to. Lazuli, you go ahead and look inside of that telescope, and here is what you see. Let me describe it. Well, at a glance through this telescope, you see what seems to be some kind of alchemy lab, and there are a variety of markings on a blackboard to the north corner. It's a little hard to make out the details specifically. While you are looking, you feel a strong, but a very weak instinct to touch the side of the telescope, though it is by no means strong enough to compel you to do so. It's just like a little instinct in your head as you look through.
Huh, that telescope seems worthy of something. Let's leave it alone for now.
Which 5 constellations, by the way?
You stop looking through there. Jujura, I'll get over to you, Echo. The constellations they are looking at are... Let me see if I can find it here. Let me check.
Mac was quickly googling 5 constellations.
I actually do need to Google because I actually don't know the names of them. Here we go. Alright, so some of the constellations. The one that, the 5 that they are aiming at are... One of them is aiming at the Centaur. One of them is aiming over at a Sword and Dagger. One of them is aiming at the Furbolg, sorry, that's how it's pronounced, Furbolg. Another at the Eyes of the Watching Woman. And finally the last one at Lavarandar's Lantern.
What's the one that I happened to look at?
The one you happened to look at was the one that was... Let me see which one it was. That would have been the Furbolg. Echo, you look through that one, that telescope that's over there, and here is what you see. Looking around, it seems as if this area has a variety of plants around it, and to the left, where a wall should be, it seems to be currently lower down into the ground, and there is a dining table with 6 chairs, with a 7th conspicuously in the corner.
Do I recognize any of these plants?
Do you have nature?
No, I do not.
They are certainly plants. They are some very popular blooming flowers, however. I don't know what the names of them would be, but you've definitely seen some even just on the way over to Candlekeep, a few of them. They just grow everywhere.
I'll ask what you saw.
I'll let the group know what I saw.
And as you do, you also had that same little, very small instinct to touch the side of the telescope as you were looking through it.
Is there actually anything of note on the side of the telescope?
No, there was nothing of note on the side.
Does anyone else want to look through? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna touch the side of the telescope.
Elocution is investigating the crystal in the center. Elocution, you're looking over at this crystal. It's very, very intricate, very detailed. It does not look fragile at all. And it is quite large. Probably really heavy as well.
Earlier you said Lathander, right?
I believe so, yes.
As in the god of dawn?
Lavarandar's Lantern? Let me see.
I think it's Lathander.
Lavarandar as in lava and then Rander?
Oh, that is not the same individual then. Probably. Sorry, I'm just trying to take notes.
It is fully smooth elocution on all sides. It's perfect, in fact. Perfectly smooth all across.
Does that mean it's like floating if you can see the bottom of the sphere?
It's on a stand.
Okay.
It's like walking through the night sky in here.
But what's on the ceiling?
On the ceiling, you look up, it's more stars in the distance, Grow.
Oh, nothing.
Stars are hardly nothing.
Has anyone commented on their instinct to touch the side of the telescope?
Yeah.
So unless otherwise specified, all characters freely share information with each other.
I'll look at the other scopes too.
Okay. Elocution, you cast Mage Hand and interact with the spear, and it touches the spear. The spear is certainly there as a physical object. The Mage Hand touches it. But not much of note happens when you do. Echo, as you look through that northern telescope, here's what you see. It appears to be some kind of trophy room. And inside you see the skulls of 5 different beasts along the walls. Looks like 2 different kinds of dogs and some humanoid skull thing. But it's hard to tell exactly what they are.
Oh, spooky.
You also had that same urge as well as you touched the top of it. Sorry, give me a second. I accidentally deleted your token while moving it.
Oh. I've been silenced.
Whoops, deleted you.
Whoops, I deleted you. You look through the north left telescope, and what you see is the following. You see what seems to be some kind of very large dummy with some kind of spear sticking out of it. The room is covered inside of black marks on the bottom as if caused by explosions.
If no one's gonna touch the sides, I'm gonna just be like, well,
Yeah, if you want to do it, you can. I was gonna do it on the very last one.
Alright, on the very last telescope that you look through, Echo, you see what seems to be some kind of strange summoning circle embedded on the floor. There is an empty bookcase there, with nothing in there except for a toad.
I'm gonna walk up and touch the side of the telescope without looking through it of the one that had the explosion in it.
Okay. Diesel, you go ahead and you touch the telescope that with the that had the what appeared to be the remnants of an explosion, and as you do, you all witness Diesel go dragged inside of the telescope. And Diesel, you find yourself inside of that room that you were just looking through.
Can I see them or no?
No, I mean you are now where you are now.
Can we see them through the telescope?
Yes, you see Diesel standing there inside of the middle of this room.
Hey, can you hear us?
You cannot hear them.
Hello? She keeps yelling anyway.
Like, blink twice if you can hear us. Wait, I can't tell if you blinked once or twice. Do it again. Here's the description for this room, Diesel. This room contains a battered wooden mannequin and a weapon rack holding staves and daggers, all lit by indigo-tinted light streaming through a window. The floor is stained and scorched, and now that you are close, you can see that at the far end of the room, a broom hovers in the air, sweeping the floor by itself.
I'm gonna grab the quarterstaff and whack the dummy.
Whack! Go ahead and make an attack roll so we see exactly how hard this dummy got hit.
Oh geez, I just grabbed it off the side of that. Hold on, I gotta figure out what a quarterstaff actually is.
Yukishana, you go ahead and you touch the quarterstaff there. Hold on, give me a second.
Right.
Just says something.
Pretend this says quarterstaff because I don't actually have a real one.
Jake, you can hear a fan in your background.
You may not be cool.
Fan.
Yeah.
My Discord thinks it's real.
Yukishana, you go appear inside of this room as you see them whack that with a quarterstaff. As you leave the previous room with the telescopes that you were just in. Give me a second, I have to check something. I'm going to go ahead and make this visible now.
Stairs.
You now know that by looking through that telescope, you can transfer yourself over to that room. If you would like to, there is now a button on that telescope that will allow you to do so.
I've just been thinking about the 5 constellations and the 5 rooms.
Oh god, the
Your
barbarian
bowl
has
for
a
the
staff.
plant. Sword and dagger for the training dummy, maybe.
Why does Barbarian have a staff?
Oh,
Yeah, not exactly the strongest hit in the world there, Diesel. This dummy didn't get hurt.
Do you suppose that one of us should stay here while the rest of us go help them out?
I'm gonna try grabbing the broom also and whacking the dummy with it if I can.
As you grab the broom, it kind of tries to feebly to flail around as you crack it against the dummy. Go make another attack roll.
Sure. And they
What a satisfying hit on that dummy.
Did anything happen to the broom?
Hmm?
Does anything happen to the broom?
Yes, it cracks in half as you slam it against the dummy with such force. What a
Fantastic.
powerful hit.
I'm gonna take the larger half.
As you do, you see that the shorter half begins moving toward the larger half, and it connects back together. And then it
So you
continues
just
trying
found-
to fly out of your hand.
Okay, so you just found a
wait, it
living
doesn't-
room.
Wait, what'd you say, Alco? Was that last thing?
It tries to flail out of your hand. It's like wiggling and moving, trying to escape your grip.
I'll drop the squirrel I've been holding on to this entire time so I can get a better grip on this broom.
All right, you're maintaining. This poor broom ain't moving anywhere.
I have an idea for later on.
Does it involve the squirrel?
No, it involves a broom.
No.
Conspicuously on the south side of the room, Lazuli, you notice that there is a pattern of pittons on this door similar to the first. But they're closing the door so tightly that while the pittons remain, there is no way this door can be opened.
Do the pittons in like our room's door? Do they look like they could be interacted with? Do they look magical?
It looks like you could probably yank them off with enough force.
Hey, Barbarian, you want to try
We want to try
hand at
that.
the door?
I'm just thinking like maybe we could try to match some constellations if we yank them out and leave behind the specific ones or something.
Yeah, those
Maybe
clever
that's-
words are cool and all, but I'm gonna hand the broom over to Caro and make sure he understands that he is to hold on to that very carefully for the moment.
Carol, you're holding onto this broom that is just feebly trying to wiggle out of your grasp.
I mean, I'm not very strong myself. I'm sitting here with 6 strength.
It's
Oh,
not
for the
very.
broom.
It's not exactly very strong itself either.
Okay, good. What
And
exactly do you want me to do with this?
just hang on to it. I'm gonna go tear off some pittons or something. Whatever the mage said.
Right.
Alright, Diesel, you have there's some pittons in front of you.
Can I try and like pull them off, or does it need like a pry bar?
Some kind of bar would definitely help. It would probably hurt your fingers just trying to pry them off by themselves.
I do have a crowbar, so
So if I have one,
right.
I could loan to you, or you can use if need be.
I'm gonna
Alright, you
pry
go
one
ahead.
off at random.
You go ahead and you pull off one of the pittons at random, and as you do, you hear like the sizzling sound of some kind of air, like as like trying to
Wait, then
leak.
Air hissing
Like a-
out.
Yes, air hissing out. It's like that kind of sound.
Yeah, the first it made me think lightning was about to shoot or something.
That sound is interesting. I wonder what's on the other side of the door then.
What's on the left of the room again?
Weapons.
Weapon rack.
Oh,
Looking
Does it
over
have
at the weapon rack.
so gone.
Looking over at the weapon rack, it looks like it's filled with weapons, except for one of the slots.
I'm not over there, but you possibly could with the spear and the dummy and the slaw and the rack.
Yeah, that's what I was either thinking that or like put one of our own weapons in.
Is there like an outline of a weapon that would be there?
No, there's no outline. The air hissing sound continues from where the piton hole is.
I'd like to try returning one of the weapons.
Okay. All the weapons seem accounted for minus the spear and the dummy.
Elocution is glowing.
Alright, Elocution, what would you like to say?
I typed in chat.
Oh, you hammer a piton of your own into the floor. Yes, there is now a piton inside of the floor.
Is there a spear in the room that we're in?
Oh, and one other thing. You tried to reach them by telepathy elocution. What's the range of your telepathy? Okay, give it a second. I think it might be 100 feet, right?
I need to go pee. I'll be right back.
10 to the power of your proficiency bonus, so 10 times 10 is 100.
Yes, actually, elocution, you are able to reach them telepathically while they are in that room. You all hear
garden?
elocution
Are you sure?
speaking into your head.
Like, that's might be splitting up, Echo.
Is there a way for us to come back?
That's exactly why I haven't touched anything, is because we don't know that yet.
I think
Alright.
I think Echo would just go anyway.
Alright, we'll handle things in order. So first, over inside of the dummy room, you pull the spear out and go ahead and set it back in the room on the wall. And as you do, something very interesting happens inside of this room. The pitons that were over on the door themselves begin to realign, shifting through the wood as if they didn't even exist. And they begin to...
Wait, right
They
here
begin
in the
to-
main room?
No, over inside of the room that they are in.
Oh, can we light up that room? I can't see anything that's happening in there.
Because we're not in there.
Yeah, but I guess I could bring
But we
over
have the telescope, right? We can see.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, we
Hold on.
can't.
Well, you
see.
can't though, because
Yeah, I'm
you're
bringing in some
another
observer
telescope.
rules.
That's true, that's true.
Here are some observer
Well-
rules here. Whoops. All right, and as you go ahead and the piton shift over, and an image appears on the door, you suddenly see that the door begins to mysteriously fade away. Except there is a small pop sound that pushes you back ever so slightly, Diesel, from where the piton hole was. But that's it. Otherwise, the door is no longer existing. It's completely gone.
If we can see that through the telescope, I might follow them, because we don't want to get split up here, I think.
Can we see through the door right now? The people that are
Yes.
in the room. Is
I
there
thought
light
that
in the
opening the
telescope?
door. I thought that opening the door would let you see through it, so I'm surprised that it doesn't. Maybe I needed to. I think it's because there's like. Oh, I think I see what's happening. Hold on. I understand what happened here. There we go. I see. I have to be more careful about how I set up these walls and doors and things. You should be able to move through it now.
Oh, I see another door on the other side. To our
There's
left, right.
2 elocutions.
Oh, I know why.
Oh god, they multiplied.
Echo, are you still going to the garden? Or you?
It depends on when things happened. When did this happen? Was this before or after I tapped it?
Shortly before, like before you're about to tap, you got notified that something was happening over there.
Sure, I'll stay here.
What are these doors like? Are these doors?
Yes. Each of the doors, as usual, has the same kind of pitons going for them, except one thing in particular. These doors here at the bottom right, down here, appear to have pitons in them also, but in a giant X formation. And unlike the others, which seem somewhat random, these are very, very deliberately placed, it seems.
That's a deliberate message.
Oh shit, is this door open?
See, there's a set of staircase off to the right side.
We love stats.
Every door that you come across seems to have some kind of pittance established to them. Karo, the broom that's inside of your hand continues attempting to wiggle its way free.
That's fine. I'm just wandering around a bit. I like half jokingly sweep the floor as I'm walking along.
So so every door so far has pittance, and the big door has pittance and an axe.
Yes.
Is there any kind of writing around the door?
Yes, there is. In fact, there's a note conspicuously placed on it that just says the following. Give me a second. Sorry, called away. Please fix. We'll pay later. Thank you. And it has a big M on the bottom of the note.
This right here, Aqua.
Big M. Interesting.
This thing. I'm arrowing at it.
Oh, you pointing over there? That is a window. And looking out, you see an expanse before you. Let me tell you what it is. Do you have Arcana? Any of the ones up there in that room?
Jodira
as well.
does.
As a sailor, you've learned to sail across the seas, Jodira. And what you see before you is the astral sea, for sure. Looking out the window, it is space. Purple space in the distance and rocks floating by.
Oh,
Of all
are
the
we
places.
actually on the astral sea? I thought we were at a demi-plane.
And demi-planes are in the astral plane.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, pretty.
Do either of these doors have a specific setup for their pins, or are they random as well?
They appear to be semi-random, yes. At least initially at a glance.
Are they the exact same random pattern as in the first room, or?
Yes.
The first room as in this room?
First room as in the star room.
Okay.
Kiro, you are lightly sweeping along with your broom. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
I'm not. That was
Comment as I
Karen.
do so.
That's how I said Kiro's.
Oh.
Sweepity, sweepity, sweep. As you do, Kiro, the broom forcefully attempts to do something. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Hey, this guy's an asshole.
Oh, that's a roll. Forcefully, as the broom, you're holding onto the broom and you sweep it at just the right motion. It gives itself just enough force that it goes and kicks upward through your legs as if you were riding the broom like a magical broom. And as it does, Kiro, you find yourself suddenly and mysteriously returning back over to the telescope room.
Nice.
And the broom is now free.
Somebody grab that broom.
Echo grabs the broom.
You grab the broom. It is very feeble and unable to do very much by itself.
I pounce on it.
You pounce on it, and then as you
Hold
do
it in
pounce, you pounce and hold it in place, and now riding on top of the broom, you find yourself back in the telescope room.
Well, I guess 1 is 2 and 2 is 3, so on the hop on the broom.
Alright, you hop on it, and you return.
I'd like to do the same.
Alright, as you all do, hold on, let me go ahead and bring you over to, I placed the stair button right here. Let me go and reveal it. 1 second.
Isn't that just interesting?
There you go. There's now a stair button that will lead you back.
Whoa. I don't know what
Aw.
just happened. What the heck?
Off to the garden.
Why did it repeat like 2 million times?
Is this
You're really
room any
excited.
different than before?
This room, the telescope room?
Yeah.
Yes, the telescope that you were just at is now beginning to glow. The constellation it's staring at, rather, is beginning to glow.
Which one is that? Was that sword and dagger?
It would have been, I think I said that one. Yeah, that one's sword and dagger.
Yeah, that would have been that one, because that was in the weapon room.
Okay.
Next room. Let's go.
We go to the garden.
Garden.
Okay.
Which one is garden?
Bottom right.
Bottom right looks like it, yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
Aqua, tell me about these plants.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've got nature proficiency.
Whoa, it's so laggy.
It's lagging for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it has been
Hmm.
for a while.
Interesting.
I thought it was just me.
Fine for
Interesting.
me.
It's probably why I ended up typing off to the garden so many times.
I think it was just because
Uh-huh.
you were making a bunch of like portals at once. It probably got a little laggy because it's back to normal now for me.
Maybe. Well, as long as is it fixed now?
Seems good for me now.
Okay. Yeah. I guess it was
I
just
mean,
like
it's still laggy for me.
really. Okay. We'll
It makes me
investigate
move
that.
really hard.
Was this an
We'll
issue
investigate
last
that more
night?
later.
Was this an issue last night?
No, nobody mentioned any lag. I
Okay.
have some hypothesis on what it could be, but I doubt that in the middle of the session is probably a solid time to try and investigating it more thoroughly. What you
What
are
are these flowers? Oh.
well, speaking of investigating more thoroughly, here's the more thorough description of this room. Let me see. Hold on.
Aqua, can you move me to where everyone else is? Because I can't seem to get there.
Yeah. Same
Are you
way,
able to
like-
go over to the stairs back in the dummy room? Over in the dummy room, there is a stair button.
I can't get back there because my character is in a place that can't move anywhere. Oh, what the fuck is
Did you
going
touch a
on?
telescope?
No, I did not.
Here, I'll just bring you back to the telescope room. There, done. And it was the bottom right one.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just double checking. Here's the description of this room. The end of this building appears to be an arboretum with open arched walls. Flowering shrubs and small trees grow between paved paths that meet in a semicircular patio. There's no sun, but two glowing globes hang above the plants, bathing them in light. There are colorful blossoms everywhere, filling the air with their perfume. Lazuli, before you step off there, you see that this is a balcony. And looking off of it, the astral sea in all of its beauty and might is before you. Out there, in the distance.
Oh my.
Are any
As
of
you
the plants not in bloom?
Yes. Let me finish the description here. Over on the left side, you see what appears to be an empty dining hall with 6 chairs placed alongside it. Conspicuously, there is a 7th chair, bolted down to the ground and very clearly unable to be moved. Lazuli, looking out into the astral sea, it looked like you were trying to reach out a bit. You reach your hand out, and as you do, you find that visually, after a certain point, your hand visually looks like it is distorting to the left, but your hand feels fine outside of a kind of prickly sensation at the tips.
Oh, that seems weird. I wonder why. Wonder what's going on with this.
Finally, Yukishana, looking around, you see that some of these plants are not in fact full bloom, because you look over above the plants, there are 2 glowing globes that those of Arcana recognize as being drift globes. And they are giving light to these plants, but Yukishana, do you have nature?
I do, yes.
Some of these plants that are not in bloomed look as if they are plants that prefer the darkness.
Ah,
Can I walk up to them?
Right. You go and walk up to those such plants. It's mostly the ones on the right side of the balcony. But they are currently just not in bloom. Elocution is trying to say something. Elocution, what do you got? Oh, I see. So, sometimes you're typing in out of character, and I have the in character open, Jamie. Which is all I'll usually be looking at.
There's like a little notification.
Oh, it's sending it to add a character to for you automatically? Interesting, okay.
You have the in character tab open when you hit enter. That's weird.
That is
Yes.
very strange.
Same when I try and like, I'm getting the same thing where like if I click on out of character and then click back on in character, it just puts it all in out of character. I have to refresh to do it.
Interesting. Oh, now it's working for you, it says? Oh, there it goes. Okay, strange. In order then, these are growing pains. I'm sure we'll figure out all of them exactly. Right, this is kind of expected through the Foundry experience, as it were. You see elocution. Oh, sorry. Is it elocution that's looking at that? The pigeon door there? Okay. Elocution, you go ahead and take a look over at the area right there at the bottom left. That pigeon door is locked. Plants do bloom as you go next to them, Yukishana. And, Echo, you said you were trying to see if the dark plants... Oh, wait. No, it's just Rush that was doing that. Yukishana, as you go and get near the plants, the ones that were not blooming do begin to bloom. Though...
I do. I'd like gently say encouraging words to them. The plants.
Seeing you do this,
Someone-
I'll sort of ask, could you ask the plants if it would be alright for me to take some and put them in my hair? I don't know if they'd approve of it, so I wanted to ask.
Character question. Can plants be spoken to with telepathy?
They cannot
They
be spoken to.
technically are creatures, I think.
They are not creatures. They are plants.
Land is a creature type.
It's a creature type, but plants are not creatures unless it is a creature type plant, which they are not. They are plants.
I think you need a better cryptozoologist.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for the plants.
Maybe if we get all of them to bloom.
Oh, maybe we can move the dark plants into the room.
Yo, which ones are which? Is it these ones that aren't blooming? This one?
Those are definitely some of them, though. If you can shine next to them and with their passive fey nature, they are blooming while they're within the vicinity. The ones over here are not faring too great, though. You notice that they are not blooming. Some of them are on the verge of dying. And Yukishana, as you move away from those plants that were down there, you begin to see that they kind of recoil from the lights and then begin to not bloom again. Echo, you begin to tug the night plants into the room. Are you just like trying to lift the entire container?
Not sure. You have enough strength for that.
I don't lift. I'm a cat. I probably like get around it and like push with the help of Mage Paw, hopefully.
We'll lift
Alright.
it.
Alright, you lift it and Echo's just like kind of hanging on to the side as you lift it.
Yes.
Growl,
I
Growl,
will.
give me an athletics, Growl. Let's see you pick up some of these pots.
Yeah. Wait, am I
They're
wrong?
pretty big, but you're pretty strong.
Yeah,
I think.
hell yeah. I think.
Actually, you have 8 strength.
I'm excited. But I'm beefy.
Wait, we can work together.
Alright. Let's work together.
I have 10 strength, so should I roll?
Why are
No, you would
stronger
both
than
attempt
me?
to. You would both
Jeez.
attempt to roll athletics in this case.
Roll athletics?
Yeah, Echo and Growl working together, trying to pick up one of the pots. Give me the athletics.
Pretty good, right?
So I'm gonna try doing something. Give me a second.
Are you
I
doing
want to
something
see
with
if
the
this
map?
way. No.
I'm pretty sure he's about to. Oh.
I want to check something. Okay. So you go ahead and roll the athletics at 18. And as you do, That's enough. The two of you working together are able to bring up one of these pots and try dragging it off into the other side, away from where they are, to the opposite end of the room, presumably, right?
Yeah.
The drift globes, where are their light shining?
The drift globes would be approximately like right. Sorry, give me a second. Did I draw this? Freeform. That's also looking for. There's like one approximately like right here and right here. Their light is quite bright, though they do not extend over to the very left side of the room, where you notice as Growl and Echo set the pot down there, those plants that prefer the dark begin to bloom.
Yeah, we did it. High five.
I high paw you.
Yeah.
Hi, Paw.
I'll try and lift one of them plants as well. Maybe a small looking one. Maybe the...
Is this a group effort from everybody, I'm guessing? That's able to lift their back? Or lift their knees?
Their back.
Yeah.
I will happily watch on as everyone else is lifting things going, man, I'm glad that's not me.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
I will be lifting.
Lift. You go ahead and move the plants over to the other side. And as the final plant blooms, that's when you see it happen. Those two pitten doors there that connect over to here begin to disappear. Just like last time, they rearranged themselves in a particular order before simply being gone.
As they're rearranging, like, does it look like anything in particular?
Do you have Arcana?
Yes.
Looking through, in particular, as you're watching them, it seems as if it happens pretty fast. But you're going to have to see if you're able to recall it based just exclusively on what you saw. Go and give me an Arcana check. Let's see if you recognize it fast enough before it disappeared.
19.
Yes, you recognize what this is. This seems to be some symbol associated with extraplanar magic. That is the type of magic that is used for extra-dimensional spaces.
Demi-planes and the like.
As for what the symbol represents beyond that, you think you would need to know more to be able to figure that out. Let me go ahead and fix this wall here. I think I know what's going on.
Yeah.
See, I set up the walls in a particular... Yes, I set up these walls in a particular configuration, and it was the wrong way of doing it. It was not the right way to do it. And you know, sometimes that happens in life. Sometimes you set them and you don't set it the right way. It's like a happy little accident.
Looks like a kitchen in here.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, a kitchen in there. Let me go ahead and describe what you see. And here is what you notice. The aromas of cooking permeate this kitchen. A large iron stove takes up one wall, and the rest of the room is filled with large tables and racks lined with hanging pots, pans, and cooking utensils. Everything is horribly dirty. The table is lined with soot. The pots and pans have clearly not been washed in some time. The stove is covered in rust. And getting next to looking inside one of the pots there, you see that the inside of it appears to be lined with charcoal and sulfur in both of the pots.
Hope one of you has prestidigitation.
Are these two doors also patent?
Yes.
Time to get the cleaning.
Not it.
I use Mage Hand and start to. I just grab a random dirty plate. Is there running water? I'm assuming there is, right?
Yes.
Is there any like scrub of some sort?
You use your tail.
No.
As the cleaning As Echo commences some cleaning inside of there, Darion outside the door, you see that broom is just sweeping happily inside the hallway.
Interesting.
I will assist with the cleaning, by the way.
Wait a minute.
Are we not able to open doors by themselves? Because if I click on it, nothing happens.
If they're locked.
Oh, okay.
So,
I guess
can
we
we
can't bring the
reach the
broom
broom?
Yeah,
Or is
I
the
was
broom-
saying, what
You
happens if
said
we...
charcoal
Yeah.
and sulfur, right? In the pots?
Yeah.
In
Those
order?
aren't
Yes.
normal cooking supplies, right?
No, not
No,
that I
they're
know
usually
of.
not.
Wiz
Unless,
just exposed himself as not a real cook.
Oh, he's a cook, alright.
True.
The broom outside is easily reachable, although as you approach it, it tries to very slowly waddle away.
Oh, I thought
Um,
the doors were closed.
Oh, it was in the hallway that Darion was looking at.
Yeah, this door down here is open.
Oh,
Sure, let's bring the broom
I
then.
can't go through it.
Yeah,
It's
same.
locked.
Oh, they went around.
Huh? How'd they go around?
No, not that door.
Oh, this door.
This door.
Oh!
Big arrow.
Sorry, every now and then it lags a little bit, so I'm not sure if the door's open or if it's locked. But sure,
Kidnap
let's.
the groom. Quick! Kidnap it!
Yukishana, you go and wrangle the broom, I presume. Let that rhyme.
I'd like to attempt to, yes.
You go wrangle a broom. Wrangle. The broom is now in your possession. It attempts to constantly wiggle free.
Is the broom a creature?
Yes.
I'd like to telepathically tell it to come clean this place.
The broom, follows unwillingly inside of your hand, but it is not trying to escape anymore, as it were, but it is looking to clean. And Echo, as you're scrubbing about, this broom helped you out with startling efficiency. What looks like might have taken quite a bit of time to clean up, this broom is just rapidly going through. It makes one brush over on the stove and it's cleaned up some of the rust. It makes one stroke down on the ground and it's nice and clean.
Oh my gosh, I need to take this home for when my lab explodes.
Your lab's gonna explode.
Does that
That's
happen
not comforting.
often?
And yes, given a little bit of time, the broom, along with a little bit of help from you, Echo, does successfully clean up this room as you hear it. The nice little sound of a door opening.
Pantry, I think. What's in these?
Maybe I'm
Yes, let
colliding
me-
with the wall.
Hold on. I know why. It's because, like I said, when I set up these walls on this map, I misunderstood how they would work with the doors. And so now I have to manually adjust them each time.
Awkward.
And there's a lesson to be learned here somewhere. Okay, Jujira, looking inside of here, it looks like a pantry. Full of a variety of different things. Let me tell you what it's full of.
I'm just hoping there's some peppermint eels in here, honestly.
Over here, the shelves in this pantry are stocked with sacks of flour, vegetables, preserved meats, and other staples. All the dry goods needed to sustain a household. Looking around too, you go ahead and see that there is yet another note stuck right there on the table right there. Not table, the little chest thing that's right here. I'm not sure what you would call it.
A crate, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, a crate. On top of the crate. And it simply says, sorry, I stocked up on what I could. Please feel free to help yourselves, M. P.S. Good luck on fixing it. I appreciate it. Sorry, I had to leave so quickly.
What the heck?
I mean, the note does say to help ourselves, so I guess we'll check if there's some peppermint eels in here.
Peppermint eels are not a dry good.
So,
Aqua, that window over here, what did that note say again?
Down here, that's actually a door, and it has
There's a
a
door there.
gigantic X made with pitons on it.
What was on that note that was attached to it?
That one was said, sorry, have to leave. Please fix. Thank you. Appreciate it. M.
Because all we did for this room was clean it, and then this door is pitted open up for both exits. So
but it
there's
didn't
something.
have a big X on its doors. The big X is clearly different.
There's still something that we could do to open it. It's a matter of what.
I mean, the big X kind of implies that it doesn't open, or shouldn't be opened, maybe.
I think we have to open everything else first.
Also a possibility.
Aqua, where's the stair button that puts us back to the telescope room?
I was about to say, we should probably use the broom to get back there.
Because I am gonna go back there to check to see if this one's glowing or something.
I'll go ahead and move this stairwell over to where you are because the broom is with all of you right now. And yeah, it's just happily sweeping along and teleports you back just the same. It's now sweeping inside the kitchen.
I'll come back here to
Go back.
take a peek, see if the thing's glowing.
And then I'll move the
Next
I'll move
one.
it back.
But we have to make sure it's
Oh.
glowing first.
That's fair.
Elocution, how are you moving like that?
With the people that are back in the telescope room, do we notice the telescope glowing or no?
Yes, the star constellation at both of those rooms that you've gone to is glowing very brightly.
Fearbolg,
good.
I assume.
Hmm?
Fearbolg, I assume, is the constellation in question.
Yes.
So we've done top left and bottom right, right?
Yeah. Feel free to mark it on the map in a way that you would like to.
I will go and touch the top one. Boop.
Well,
I'm pretty sure we should stay together, just in case. Oh, hello.
Go also boop that
It's
one.
not that pleasant.
Oh, Yukishana, since you're still over there, as long with Diesel, I've placed the teleportation button back into the dummy room.
Okay, cool.
Over
Is there
here,
anything like
Hmm?
useful that I can like take from the plants?
something useful to take from the plants.
Yeah, like I don't know, like things to make like
Mm.
poultices, salves, poisons, healing things.
Most of these look like. Do you have Arcana, Yuki?
No.
These plants, as far as you can tell, don't have any kind of medicinal uses. But whoever was growing them clearly didn't understand how plants should be treated. Why were they grouped like this? This is such a bad way of grouping them. The only thing that stands out with your perception is that 7th chair in the corner is conspicuously bolted over there.
The note that was left in the pantry, does it have like the reverse that's blank, like the other side of it?
Yes, the reverse is blank.
I'd like to write a note and just say, "You suck at gardening. Read a book," and then just like Y at the bottom, like the letter Y, and then put it on the table.
Slam.
I'm curious to know why that chair is bolted down though. Maybe go back later and check
Maybe
it
it's animated like the broom.
out. Oh.
That would be insanely
That's
scary.
That's a very good thought, but it does not occur to me, so I'm leaving.
Room
What's
that we're in.
this room?
What's in the room we're in? There's some books on the tables. Can we see what
Yes.
the books?
Let me describe this room first, and then you can go ahead and we'll see if Lakeisha, you would like to check out that book at the bottom left. Here's the description for this room. Okay. Each corner of this pleasant parlor has a scarlet armchair and a reading table piled high with books. A cheery fire burns in the fireplace. A pair of swords sits in a rack above the fireplace, and the heads of various animals are mounted on the wall. Do any of the people inside of this room have nature?
I do.
I don't know.
I
think
do.
Oh, I'm not in the
No.
room.
Jojira, you were in this room a bit before. Yuki, you recognize what these trophy heads are. They are of a stag, a wolf, a periton, a hellhound, and a black dragon baby, wormling, as they're called.
Aw.
That's unpleasant.
Elocution, looking over at this book at the bottom left, you see that it describes the explosive properties of charcoal.
Explosive properties? Interesting.
Oh, can I gather the charcoal and sulfur that was in that pot?
Sure, you are now carrying a pot of charcoal and sulfur with you. Whether or not this is a wise idea is left to your imagination, but you have it. It's with you.
You're carrying a pot of charcoal and you have white fur.
I carefully wrap it up so it doesn't get my foof all dirty.
What are the books that are next to be on the table?
Okay.
The top one, at least.
Looking at the top one, it seems to describe information about gold and the various applications of it, along with how it's been hoarded, stored, used, or valued throughout the centuries. There's an entire chapter devoted to dragons.
I figured that would be dragon connected. And charcoal, that was the other one, right? The book that might be related to hellhounds. Okay, what about this one?
Another book that's on the table over there seems to describe information about the Great Plains. Another one seems to describe information about, what was it? About worms. Worms of all sizes, including the dreaded purple worm, which is drawn magnificently on the cover in order to attract the reader's attention. There's a little asterisk on the bottom that says, but it's not actually a worm. It's a monstrosity.
A wormling.
Worm.
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 If I scan through the book of charcoal, is there anything that I can learn over, or that I can pull information from?
Yes. Also, sorry, there was one fifth one. I forgot to mention it. The fifth and final book that you find talks about the various ways that you can cook and prepare types of meat, including beef, pork, and lamb. Azuli, reading through the book about charcoal, you find some pages in particular about how to set things up in just the right way where it can create a nice, vicious explosion.
Interesting. Can I grab the book, or what happens if I try and take the book?
You have it. A book is now in your possession.
Is there anything about these skulls, like any kind of like grooves or slots that are noticeable?
And grooves or slots that are notable? Their mouths are agape, and that's about it. In terms of slots or the like, you feel about on one of them, and nothing else seems to stand out. Yukishana, you go and place the book about meat in the mouth of the wolf, and there the book lies in the mouth of the wolf skull.
I mean, I think the better one to try would be charcoal and hellhound.
Elocution, that book you picked up originally was the charcoal book, which is now in Lazuli's possession.
Which one is the hellhound?
I'm actually not sure. He didn't indicate which was which.
So it kind of looks hellhoundish.
I think that's the hellhound.
Alright, will I put the book in its mouth?
Alright, it's in its mouth.
This would be easier if there was like indications.
What other books do we have?
The next obvious one would be gold in the Wyrmling's mouth.
True.
I don't remember the other books.
Something about planes.
Oh, planes.
Planes.
I don't think there are any planes traveling creatures among here.
Jujura, you look at the cover again. It's not about the various planes of existence. It is the Great
like
Plains.
The terrain, like the terrain, right?
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't the stag
That's what I
be the
assumed
terrain?
it was.
Right.
Stag.
As the fifth book is placed into the stag's mouth.
It's for wolves. Perryton. That
Like a
goes
little
in
Zelda sound.
Forests and woods. Eh?
Yeah, actually, that would be there probably.
Prairie
But the
Tim, I
wolves
think?
wouldn't
I
really
don't know.
live
Where
in.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know where
curious.
Parrotins live because they're fantasy creatures.
Peritons are mountainous birds. They feed on
Okay.
humanoids.
Okay.
Oh, that's a little
What
terrifying.
about the cookbook? For
I am curious if after the door
Uh,
opens, if we remove a book like from the mouth of the skull, does anything happen?
Well, the door's not open yet, so we can't
We
figure
haven't
that
opened
out.
it yet.
Oh, I mean, the pigeons disappeared, didn't they? Like as soon as we did all 5.
Sorry, let me hear the order that you placed them in again.
The Hellhound has charcoal, and then
Gold
the
and the
plane.
Wyrmling.
And then for now, we have the planes and the stag.
Meats and wolf, and then monstrosity book and Periton.
All right, and with that, yes, the pittons have properly disappeared.
Alright. I do want
You
to
notice
see
that?
if it undoes that if we try moving one of the books after.
Oh,
No, it does not.
okay.
And in fact, you notice that the doors that are inside of this hallway have disappeared as well.
I want to put the books back where they were originally found.
Right, they have returned back over to their nice, orderly location.
Okay.
I'll leave the book there just in case. I don't want any bad juju.
mm,
Oh, let me guess, that wall is still there, isn't it? Yep, it is,
Yep.
because I need to fix it. I need
There's
to fix my
also
life.
still a wall to the left. Either that or I'm lagging.
No, there was a wall to
Okay,
the left.
mix of both.
Okay,
Oh,
you
I'm
go ahead.
lagging.
You find this
Bed
room.
here.
This is an open and airy bedroom. A canopied bed of rich scarlet curtains occupies one corner. A jug and a wash basin stand on top of a chest of drawers, and a stuffed black cat seems to be sitting on a scarlet easy chair. One wall is covered with a large painting of a gold dragon perched heroically on a mountaintop.
Echo gasps when she sees a stuffed black cat.
What do I see on this table with the mirror?
Looking at the table, you find something that says notes.
What does the note say?
Opening up to the first page, you go ahead and notice that it says the following bit of information written as a diary entry within the recent amount of time. I've finally done it. I've managed to figure out how to get the spell to stabilize. All of my other attempts have failed quite tragically. There were many explosions along the way, but it's all worked out. Now, if I could just figure out how to link 2 extraplanar spaces together without them creating a vacuum. But every time I try, it fails spectacularly. I think this recent experiment should do the trick. I was able to link 2 spaces together in such a way. What if I tried with 4? As the note trails off.
Is there anything else on the note, or is that all any gibberish or anything else on the backside?
Reading through more of the notes that are laid. More of this note. It looks like it was torn out of some kind of journal entry. The journal itself doesn't seem to be in sight.
Interesting.
You mentioned like a gold dragon portrait, or was it?
Yes, it appears to be standing triumphantly, in a painting, there heroically on a mountaintop.
Alright, I want to look at that. I want to see how accurate is that. Like anatomically,
How?
I mean.
Oh, anatomically?
Yeah.
Reasonably close. It looks like they gave them way larger claws than a golden dragon should have, compensating for something a bit.
Okay. I mean, we should probably go back to the star room.
Well, there still is a door here with pins
Yeah,
on
there's
it.
a door here.
I mean,
That's
this
not open.
one of the it might bring it to the other side of the door, and it opens from that end. That's what I mean.
Did we check the?
Wait, we checked all the
left room?
telescopes.
We've only done 3 of the 5.
Yeah, we only done half of them.
No, I
Or
know,
I
but
have
we
now.
we look through all the telescopes, so there's not like a telescope room in here.
What
On the
happens
right.
if I walk up to the cat?
What's
Um,
Aqua?
In order, you go ahead and head up to the black stuffed cat. It's very clearly stuffed and does not react to your presence as stuffed animals don't. Kiro, you go ahead and you said you were walking. I mean, you recognize that this was the upstairs area from earlier, and looking out that window, the astral plane continues to stretch before you.
Is there anything out of place on the vanity?
Anything out of place in the vanity? It's kind of messy, yeah. Really messy. It's like everything is just kind of strewn about, like no care or consideration was given. Some of the stuff's even on the floor.
I reorganize it.
Alright. How exactly are you deciding to reorganize this? Like, you just placing things on top? Have you used the vanity before?
What do we have? Tell me what we got. What we got?
What do we got on this vanity? Let me see. Hold on. Looks like there's some shaving cream. There is a razor or something equivalent to a razor. Some skin lotion. You got what appears to be a second bottle of shaving cream, but this one's mostly on the empty side. Another one that seems to be like just a bottle of water. Another one that has some papers and a pen strewn about, though nothing is on them. It looks as if they had been just kind of discarded haplessly nearby. And finally, you see a brush.
Echo will attempt to order them by purpose, I guess. All the shaving cream and razors and stuff will go on in an area, maybe the lotion next to it, and then the office supplies and stuff together, and the brush probably by the shaving stuff too.
Okay. And as you go ahead and finish organizing this vanity counter here, something happens. You notice that the pittance that are over there on the right, once again, begin to disappear.
Wow. You're a smart cat.
Oh, the balcony.
It's a balcony, and more clearly stretches down to the room below.
Wait a minute. Oh, we did go up the stairs. Okay. All right.
You get an absolutely perfect view of the astral sea from here. Even from this distance, you can even see that there are little interdimensional pockets of where bags of holding the exteriors of them just floating by like little billiard balls, just occasionally.
How far?
Pretty far. Way
More
further
than
than you could
50
possibly ever
feet.
reach.
Boo. Okay.
Trying to look into somebody's bag of holding.
Yeah, look. That's the one.
Is there anything under the bed or notes on the bed?
No, there don't appear to be anything of note on either of them. Though the bed does look like it was like properly placed in. At least this person's not a slob.
Suppose we should probably be heading back to the main room.
Yeah, probably should head back to the teleporter. We might have got another one glowing.
Since I'm already there, did the third one start glowing?
Yes.
Alright. That would be the centaur, I
oopsies.
imagine.
So the bottom one, I believe, right?
Yeah, we just did the which one did we just do? Was it
Top
the
right?
one, I think?
Did
It's alright.
the bone room.
Yeah, the hunting room, whatever it is. Like, I think this is the centaur constellation.
About left one. Oh, alchemy room. Hello.
Oh.
Ethereon has been here.
Left.
Hello, Ethereon. He keeps trying to check your reflection and brush his hair. I just noticed that. That's funny.
Look, they don't have a lot of mirrors in caves in the forest.
So this paper right here on the desk, what is it? Is there any writing on it?
Yes, let me go ahead and describe what's in this room. The air here smells of astringent chemicals. Long wooden tables stretch across the room, laden with vials, beakers, and flasks holding various liquids and powders. Books are stacked between the glassware and chemicals. Yellow paper charts and blackboards full of complex formulas cover the walls. Inside of the vials, you notice that there appears to be guano. Nice, solid guano.
That is
And
the material component for Fireball. Careful.
Can you put me back in the right room?
It's
I'm in
also
the wrong
poop.
room.
yeah, okay, let me go ahead and bring you back.
Bat poop.
And I presume you too, Yukishana?
Yeah, put me in the right room.
No, you made a mistake and now you live. No, I'm nice. Yes, it is guano, which, as Drajura correctly recognizes, is the material component most often associated with the spell Fireball. Over on the blackboard to the top, there is what appears to be a variety of letters stringed together in almost seemingly random combinations. 39 of them are crossed out with chalk. A 40th one is not currently crossed out. Finally, looking at the table, Azula, you pick up some of the notes there, and it reads as the following. Experiment number 40. Creating a safe delayed blast to open these doors is not working as well as I expected. I can't seem to be able to time it just right. Perhaps this one will make it delay just a little bit more.
Delayed Fireball.
Looking at the other pages inside the notebooks, it records 39 different experiments using various combinations of the red liquid, the blue liquid, the green liquid, and guano, and various detailed results, including exploded as soon as the blue liquid touched, too early, recorded failure. Next one reads, this time exploded too late, happened 3 days after setting it down, failure.
Which one does it seem like for the 3 days one, what was like the highest amount of liquid in there? Which color?
It looks like the blue liquid has, looking through it, Kara, do you have Arcana or History?
No, not at all.
Neither one of those?
I have
Neither.
Arcana. If I can look into it.
Alright, looking into it. Do you have History as well?
I do not.
Okay. Looking through, you try to see if there's a pattern between the ways that the liquids interacted and whether or not it had the output desired, but you can't find an easy connection. You can kind of tell that the blue one seems to act as some kind of catalyst and the red one seems to activate the explosive properties, but it's tough to tell what the actual meaning and function of all the chemicals are. You are a magician, not an alchemist.
Is there any scarring marks on the door, or is the door still smooth after the attempts on it?
There are various scuffed marks around the walls, but the door looks like it had been recently placed.
And Echo, check through the book. She has proficiency with an alchemist kit and poisoner's kit.
Okay. Looking through as well, Echo, seeing if you can find a little bit more of a relation between them, you go and see that, looking through that, there's some shorthand noted alongside some of the pages. And finding that shorthand, you notice that those letters match up with the same kinds of letters that are on the blackboard recording the experiments. For example, one of the letters on the blackboard says GBBAXMY, and you find the associated properties within the book, which correlates with those. You see that the 40th one that is not crossed out matches up with some of these markings.
The 40th one?
On the blackboard to the north, there are 40 of these shorthand formulas. 39 of them are crossed out, but a 40th one has not been crossed out yet.
Alright, I say we try the 40th one, guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
I
Hopefully-
prefer 39.
I can't tell if that's a good idea or not, but screw it.
Alright. Following the shorthand and the book, Echo will attempt, I guess, reattempt this experiment.
All right.
I'd probably do it away from everyone.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
stand over here.
Could take cover, maybe.
They
I'll
take
stay
cover.
close by.
It's alchemy time. Go ahead and make an alchemist tool check, Echo.
I have the kit. That's okay. I have all the tools in front of me, right?
Yes, you have all the tools in front.
How do I make this check?
Just roll a
Excited.
dexterity, wisdom, or I guess we'll just add your prop bonus on it. That's the easiest way. Yeah, just roll a dex, whiz, or I think intelligence are the three we usually use.
You actually can't click on your tool proficiencies like that.
Huh. That is weird.
Is proficiency bonus is 2.
Yes.
So I roll it normal, yeah?
And then we'll just add 2 to it. So that is a 22. Very solid result.
Oh, I added the 2.
Okay, perfect. So a 20 is still very solid. You begin combining them together, and there have it, a final vial filled with a liquid that bubbles and churns with little tiny mini explosions occasionally emanating from it.
Ooh.
It sits stable inside of your hand, inside of this liquid. It shakes a little bit.
Alright, guys, now what?
Sit by the door.
Was there anything else in your book that, or in a
Yeah,
book
is
around
there,
that?
Let's see if there are any further instructions in the book
Table.
before we start going freestyle.
I'm sure you can find it or something.
The liquid shakes a little bit more.
You've got a grenade in your paw, basically.
There's nothing left in the book that indicates further instruction.
You search through a little bit, but as you are searching, the vial continues to shake a little bit more intensely now. You do not find any instruction there.
Is
Maybe
there?
set
Just
it
put
by the
it
door
by the door.
before
Yeah, I'm
looking.
just gonna put it by the door.
All right, you go and set it by the door. It shakes some more.
Slot? Is there like a slot in the door?
There was no slot next to that door. No.
All right, I just put it right next to the door, and
Cover.
yeah, hide.
Shake, 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 shake. Are you standing right there, Etheria?
Yeah, why not?
All right, taking as much cover as you can, you all wait to see what happens. The bottle begins to shake more and more intensely.
Cover
And
my
then-
ears with my paws.
There it is. Two things happen. The first is that the explosion, just barely out of range, having been right there at the corner, with the exception of Etherion, who was choosing to stand right next to it. Etherion, go and make a dexterity saving throw as this explosion wipes this area right here.
Jesus.
That's a big ass area.
I think this is the right.
I'll blink a couple times while it's happening as it stops directly in front of me.
I
Hold on, give me just a second. I'm about to do something. One moment. Oh, it says a 17 on a dexterity saving throw. Pretty dexterous there, Etherion. And as you do, you only take 12 fire damage.
Oh, shit.
As you manage to avoid the bulk of the worst of it. And as you do, and manage to kind of regain yourself a little bit, right, and conspicuously hold yourself, you all witness that the pittance holding onto the door have all now fallen off. The door itself cracks and breaks apart, and as it does, a hissing vacuum sound emanates, and you all find yourselves forcefully dragged through in its direction, wildly flailing down the hallway, up and around the corner and across the stairs, tumbling and hurtling across the walls. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, we're
What?
connecting the dimensions together whenever we do that. see. Damn, I want to collect some of this stuff.
Oh, there it is.
Saving throw.
Can Echo attempt to grab some stuff while it's flying by?
This is perhaps not possible, as most of it was destroyed in the explosion.
Oh.
That sucks.
Got a
Great.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
That one.
Unlucky.
You hear Echo scream, "Ah, this is what happens when you're not around!" She doesn't seem to be talking to anyone in particular.
Alright, as the explosion blows out and you find yourselves hurtling, suddenly in front of your eyes, you all seem to have visions of the astral plane in front of you, wounds mounting after you were thrown all about, and then suddenly, in like a bright flash, you instead find yourselves back in the teleporter room, although some of you, having been injured for worse for wear, as you all take. Everybody who passes check, which was a DC 12, takes 4 damage. Everybody who fails will take 8. Sorry, let me go ahead and bring all your HP back. There we go.
Oh, I'm out. Got knocked out. Conked out.
From 4?
Knocked out.
4
I
HP.
accidentally clicked on a teleporter when I was trying to set my health.
Nice.
Yeah, do
Let me go
want
and bring
to
you back.
take damage? See, I put
How
a
do
Alright, I
I
brought
set
you all
my
back.
health?
4.
So,
Ugh.
that's what I get for trying to.
I have to do it click by click? I can't do it all at once?
No, you can type the number into the little
can
box
type
and then
the
click the
number, yeah.
down arrows.
Hey, okay.
Like if you want to, you could type 37. Just
Mhm.
so who's unconscious?
Probably doesn't
Echo,
matter, but
probably
what
you, Nick, right? 'Cause you
damage
were at
type
1.
was that?
This was force.
Okay.
Bonk.
Hold on, so what's the damage again?
You
Or
failed a
half.
dexterity saving throw. It's 8 damage.
Oh, nice. I'm knocked out.
Help.
So they would they be taking like death saves or they just knocked out?
Yes, though I have a feeling that they're about to be brought up again anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. Presumably at least one person here can bring and or stabilize these companions. Yes, Drajira, you have some good berries at the ready.
Alright, I'm going to, since he's right next to me, I'm going to administer 1 to, Lazuli. Bring him up to 1
Sensibean.
HP.
Delicious.
Oh, thank
Right.
you.
And then
I
I'm
have
gonna
no way
like
to
hold
really-
them out so that other people can like take them with an item interaction and to give them to the others, because we can
I
do this
will-
fast.
Grab one
Yeah,
and
I'll
feed
help.
it to Echo.
Delicious.
He wakes up and immediately goes,
Are you alright over there?
Elocution, I believe you would be the one to notice this since you weren't currently in the middle of something while this was occurring. You, and you also were looking at it earlier, you noticed that the orb in the center of the room, the ball, staring at it, glows brightly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and then stops. Like it pulsed out like a little light, not a huge light, just 8 different lights, and then paused. But you do see that the constellation that the alchemy lab was pointing to is now growing brightly.
Like we just got one left.
Which one was that?
Left
The
one. Oh.
left one,
Yes,
right?
we only
mean-
have the bottom one left, I
I
think.
meant the constellation. Was that the lantern?
Oh,
That one was, yes. Yes, I think so. I believe so, yes. That's what I get for not writing this down in advance.
alright, I'm gonna make myself a little foofier because, not feeling too good.
You can just do that.
Where do I put temp HP?
looks like on your character sheet there's a little
Oh,
thing
plus
that says
10.
plus 10.
Okay, let's see.
Mm.
Haha!
I really
Elocution states telepathically, well, that was 8 blinks and 8 people were injured, no? Not to assume.
I mean, I think the only reason why the 9th one wasn't injured is because they weren't updating their health.
I don't actually think he was in that room with us because I
No,
think
he wasn't
fell
with
asleep
us.
in real life.
Oh,
but
okay.
Mark.
They failed their con save after driving however many hours that was.
I buy
He
it.
failed it right now.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh hey.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey.
Hey, hello.
And he fell back asleep.
No, I see. It's been a few hours.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
How about you just
Yeah.
go back to sleep? Good night.
Yeah. You've been driving for a while.
Why is everyone dead?
We're fine.
Someone
just
made
moved to
it.
the conclusion.
Wow.
Blew up a door.
Points at the floof.
I see.
We definitely did not play with an alchemy set. We shouldn't have been playing and blew up a door and they got sucked through the door.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
You stood in the explosion. That's why it was bad.
I didn't completely understand what was going on, and I don't know, I was busy talking to my bird. I didn't want to move.
Based.
On what?
I don't know, Aqua. I never do.
Oh.
So who did take berries? Because I think 3 got used up. That should be 7 more to be accounted for.
I took one.
I'll take 2.
Can I eat more berries? Am I allowed to do that?
Theoretically,
I would
Okay.
take
Yep.
2.
but I would rather keep them around for reasons.
I mean, if you don't want me to, I can leave it. I'm still fine. I'm at 6 HP.
Yeah.
We can
I'm
save
at
them
1
for a
H.
rainy
Well,
day.
I have 5 temp, so technically I'm at 6.
Yeah, it shows you at 6, but if I hover over you, it says nearly dead, which is kind of amusing.
Yeah.
That's because
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still.
you have like no HP to start with, so.
I'll eat one more good berry if nobody wants one.
mean,
I
like,
think we
yeah,
should save it.
popular-
We have 7.
There, yeah,
I still
3 got
stand by
used.
what I said.
Like, I'll say I
Delicious.
still held on to 1.
Well, what do we think it means that it's blinking for hurt?
So
Did it
there's
blink
still
a
one
second
more
time
room
or
we
just
haven't gone
once?
through, right?
Yeah, still one more, I think.
Let's go through the last one.
Alright.
Which one was it though?
Bottom one.
left.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this
Uh,
is the summoning room. Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh god, I'm gonna sit in the corner.
This looks like a fine.
Sacrifice. What must I?
Classic.
let's kill the cat.
Again.
I'm trying to remember the chant. It was like eternal life and then something else, and they were
Eternal
chanting
life.
that.
Sacrifice. What
Cat
must
doesn't
I?
have acrobatics, we can get them to do it. Sacrifice.
Alright.
Yeah. What's
Give me
the
a
room
moment.
description?
Just stare at this
Oh,
black
yes.
rose sigil in the middle. What the heck?
Let me give you the room description in just a second. I need to double check one thing.
Oh, fair.
1 second. 1 second. Shoot. You ever misplace things?
Nope.
All the fucking time.
I've never misplaced anything in my entire life.
I misplaced my sense
Alright,
of
Nick.
innocence and I've never been able to find it.
That was
You misplaced your what?
My sense of innocence.
Oh. Well, I hope you find it.
Huh?
Oh, I see why I wasn't able to find what I was looking for, because I'm bad. That's why.
I see, I see.
It happens. Every now and then we're all kind of bad.
Yeah.
How large is Echo?
Oh, I think I see.
You know,
Hmm?
I like to think that they're relatively small, but their size is medium. I can't change it.
Medium.
So kind of dwarfy sized.
I thought you were a custom race, you could have changed it.
I can't make myself tiny. like an actual cat would be.
Well, not tiny, but
So you're like.
I mean, I can actually update your token to look tinier.
Yeah, but I
Because
still
we're
do
not-
medium. I don't want to confuse people though.
Oh no, I mean like, just slightly smaller than everyone else like this.
It does look
But
like
are you like?
quite small though.
How do I do it?
Well, let me do it later, because for reasons that I will explain later, I've noticed that updating tokens kind of borks things right now. And I'm trying to fix that borking, because we don't like borked. Let me go ahead and read this description for this room, and we can work on it later.
Sure.
This dark stone-walled room contains only a few objects. A 5-foot diameter circle of intricate runes covers the floor. There's an empty wooden bookstand opposite the door, and bronze braziers on the other 3 cardinal points of the circle. Whatever the material they had contained has long ago burned to cinders, but the room still smells of charcoal and sulfur. And on the bookstand is a warty toad.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about the toad.
On the books, book right here.
Yes.
Is it like
The toad
like
looks at you
alive or is it
menacingly.
dead? Oh, it's alive.
It's looking at you. It's very much alive.
I stare back at it and I look ready to pounce.
I'm gonna try to pick it up.
Unhand me.
Oh, it speaks.
Oh
What the?
Oh my god.
Was it speaking in common just now?
Yes.
Okay.
As it looks at you pouncing, it kind of like tries to stand on its little legs to try and aggressively posture back Echo. It's failing. It's a toad.
I amusingly attempt to do the same.
Should just put the toad down.
Yeah, I will put it down, apologizing. Sorry about that,
Hey.
sir.
I will not forget this.
Oh.
Toad will remember this.
Well, that's
That's
unfortunate.
concerning.
I'm Echo. What's your name?
I will not tell you my name. You insult me by asking. How dare you? If I were in my original form, I would slay you where you stood.
What if we threw you at a wall?
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
call you
supposed to
Toady.
sacrifice the toad?
We're about
I
to
mean-
sacrifice a toad.
If
I
this is
used-
the
I
result
used
of
the
polymorph,
A10.
dealing damage to destroy the frog would just bring them back to their real form.
Or we could accidentally kill him.
It's also an option.
Well, we would knock him unconscious and then we can just feed him a good berry, right?
Presumably. But we could ask them if this is a polymorph spell, if they know what happened to them.
Let's do that.
What are you doing here?
Is there someone trying to do this asking in particular?
I will ask.
Oh, you cast
think a
detect
polymorph-
thoughts. Oh yeah, elocution. You can read thoughts, right?
That works too.
Detect thoughts goes out. Very cool. As you detect the thoughts of this frog. I'm outnumbered. I can posture against them, but there's no way I could actually manage to hold them all off. That stupid mage. Why did they turn me into a frog? This indignity. And the instructions were so cryptic. Why? I will make it my life's goal to incinerate them and tear them limb from limb.
I get the feeling this might be...
Are you telepathically
Hostile.
letting us know all this?
No, we're reading his thoughts, right?
I mean,
No, only
the telepath is reading the thoughts and then sharing telepathically to the
yeah.
rest
Is
of
he
us.
is he telepathically sharing with us?
Yes.
I say we just put him in the summoning circle. What are these two
There's 3 of them.
circles on this side? Oh, 3.
Braziers. They're inside of each of them is sulfur and charcoal.
Oh.
So they can be lit.
Fire.
Yo, that's lit.
Oh.
Can I produce flame on the 3 of them?
All right. Which one would you like to do that first with?
Which one should we do first? Just in case
Oh.
there's an order.
I'm not sure if the order matters here.
Echo, are you standing in the center of the summoning circle, or are you just
No, I
your
just
token?
couldn't. I didn't want to stand on the brazier. I can't like
I'll start with this
Understandable.
one
stand over
first.
here.
All right, you light it up, and there it is, flame. Thump. As that gets lit up, elocution, your detect dots is still running, right? You see this toad beginning to think, wait, they can light the fires for me. Maybe my escape is actually at hand. I'll simply wait here. I don't need to do anything.
Sussy.
I think maybe someone should be holding the frog.
I'll hold the frog.
We should have the barbarian hold the frog, just in
Yeah.
case it comes back to a human. He can actually be bear hugging it.
You're making assumptions.
Hey, anything's anything. We don't know what the toad was originally.
It doesn't mean it could be a fiend for all we know.
I still stand by what I said. Depending on the size of the fiend.
So
Nice, though.
Diesel is going to hold the frog? Although I think they're still knocked out.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Would you like to hold the frog?
That's fine, yeah. I'll
Alright.
hold the frog and menacingly stare at it.
Alright, I'll light the next one next to me.
This indignity will not stand. How dare you? You light up another one.
Do we want to finish this though? Because it sounds like the frog wants us to do it. Well, maybe we're supposed to fight.
Well,
We're supposed
I
to
Well,
think
some
the
of the
idea is that if the door opens, he could theoretically escape, and that's what he might have been thinking about.
Maybe
Alright, what is
we should bop him first.
With the second one lit, what is the frog thinking now? Or frog thinking?
Yes. I'm not sure. I hope this wasn't another cruel trick by that mage.
Okay, wait. Let's knock the frog unconscious first.
Say less.
Is anyone okay with that?
Hey,
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem
Alright.
at all.
Judging
Echo's
from
just
the info
standing there,
gleaned,
but then
it's
she just
hostile.
Wait, how do I activate this spellbook?
I think we should throw him in the center.
I sneezed.
Oh, just sneeze. Achoo! And it hurls to the frog and connects right into its froggy form.
Always.
Aqua, how big is this thing? I don't know, a ping. Like,
Just hold down left click.
Did you just rename Eldritch Blast to Eldritch Sneeze?
Yeah, I sneezed.
Yeah, you sneeze over at the frog, which is in Diesel's grasp, and it goes, no! And splat! It is now a frog guts across the floor.
Oh.
It just
Oh.
Doesn't get knocked
It just
unconscious.
killed the frog.
Wait, I
So that-
specifically said to knock it unconscious. Does that not
Oh,
work with that?
Yeah.
You can't do that with spells.
Oh, I can't do that with
No,
spells?
you can't do it with spells, but even then, you thought you could knock it unconscious, but as soon as it, you did attempt to, right, as much as you can, and still, as soon as it fell down to a certain point, pop.
Oh, well, I guess that's an issue now. Do we still like the third one?
I guess. But this is a
Yes.
summoning circle, though, right? Not a sacrificial circle. We might summon another.
I
but
don't know.
before you do,
I
like,
use
how
my
big is this
arcana
thing?
knowledge in attempt to discern what kind of circle this is. It's very
Yeah.
round and circly.
This summoning circle seems to have been, it's definitely hellish in origin, though knowing exactly where would require more expertise than you have.
Would insight or investigation work on it?
No, this is an arcana thing again, but,
I do have Arcana.
yes. This is definitely leading to the hells for certain, but anything more than that, like specifically what plane or what subsection of hell, it's hard to say.
So hells means devil, not demon, right?
Yes.
Is there any writing on the ground that would actually give us an actual more focused thought or like follow through what it could be? Or could we understand any writing on the ground?
Wait a second. I have to check something. One moment. Give me a second. Oh wait, no, I misunderstood. No, this is not one to the hells. My apologies. This is actually one that leads over to the abyss.
Oh.
Oh, a demon.
Yeah.
So we
Well.
probably shouldn't light the third one then.
I mean, is there any other way out? Just be ready for combat, I think.
The only way out is probably going to be through the door that's behind us, if that is a door.
I mean, yeah, we probably do need to complete whatever was going on in here for that to happen, though. And if that is demon summoning, we should be ready for a fight, probably.
I'm going to step over here.
Like, there's like no, there's no barrier on this circle, right?
Hmm?
Like, there's no salt circle or anything else that would keep a demon trapped?
No, there's not.
Should
Okay,
we
but yeah.
make a stealth circle? Is that a thing?
I think that's more ghosts than demon, but that was just my example.
Oh, okay.
Somebody has a question. Oh. Elocution has one for the toad.
Yes, the detect dot on the toad just bat. I mean, your detect dot's just continuing to run, right? It doesn't like just end. It just, you know, you can't detect the toad anymore because the toad is dead.
It's like a TV that's running, but the VCR no longer has tape in it.
That's an analogy.
So are we ready, or do we want to set up a little bit more, just in case?
I don't think I have anything I can set up.
Me neither.
I think we're more or less ready.
Oh, that being said, I like the final one.
I mean, can you just prepare to hit anything that comes through?
We could
I
theoretically ready
can-
actions, I suppose.
Oh, I only have one spell slot and I used it. Because I had Entangle. I could have
Aqua, I'm
put
gonna
that in
pull
the
out the baguette and just get ready to whack whatever the fuck comes through.
All right, nice. We like baguettes.
I guess I could ready a cantrip attack.
Yeah. ready to
I guess I
go.
can ready a firebolt as well.
Okay, just give me a second.
There's also
Okay.
some chance that whatever does get summoned might be friendly immediately, so if we hit it as soon as it comes out, it might go aggressive.
I mean, our ready trigger could be any sign of hostile intent, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If it was friendly, that wouldn't proc the attack.
That's fair.
Salt. I just imagine you behind the bookshelf, Yukishana, just throwing down salt.
Overhand while crouched behind it.
The room is only but the sound of tinkering fire.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
Alright. I like the last one.
Alright, you light up the last one. A small bit of time passes first, as you all sit there preparing. Just a couple of seconds. And then that's when you do in fact see the circle in the center glowing quite menacingly. As this appears. Suddenly, and a bright flash of red light. One moment.
Oh shit.
7 demons appear suddenly from the circle, look around at all of you, and immediately begin to try going on the offense. They are
Are we rolling
not
initiative?
surprised, but you do their initiative goes out as you do get your actions off right before.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, let me take the timing on it.
Did they see me?
Hold on, I'm thinking, give me a second.
Okay.
No, the way that they are usually summoned in this way, they are not surprised. They are immediately ready to go. But some of you will move before them when their initiative gets rolled. Let me go ahead
You know what
and
we
roll
should
their
have done?
initiative.
Taking a short rest, lol.
Yeah, what are the odds we get wiped here? Like, maybe 0%.
Where is the initiative button on the sheet?
I can't roll it because there's no active combat encounter.
Yeah, it's next to all the stats though, at least on the character sheets.
I see. I've never. Oh, active combat encounter. Okay. Let me see if this works. Encounter 1 has started. It says. Try that.
Oh shit. Okay.
I forgot. Where's the initiative button?
It's next to
Oh,
your
yeah.
strength.
Well,
Blind.
It's next to strength.
Oh, yes.
I like watching all the little dice fly down across the screen. Well, I would if it wasn't lagging, but you know.
do all each of our dice different colors for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
look at
pretty
the
cool.
look at us in the 20 gang. Let's laugh at everyone below us.
The Quasits rolled a 16 on their initiative total. So, that means the people who are above them will be Elocution, Yukishana, Karo, and Diesel. The 4 of you get the first floor as you are ready to go.
Since we had our attacks ready, can we still cast our attacks?
They were ready the instant they teleported in, as demons wont to do. The instant that they teleported in, they leapt outward at the closest things. And that's when the that's when the combat begins.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I'll walk up and give a little smackety smackety to this guy.
No combat music, or are they just not?
I did not get a chance to get any.
So I'm gonna attack
I'll get you some combat music, don't worry.
with my
Okay, alright, thanks.
bladed scimitar.
Where's Fred Boat when we need him?
Attack. Hiya! 13.
The AC on these creatures is 13. So literally just enough, you connect in with that hit.
Perfect as always. Let's go. Hiya!
Oh, and 9 slashing. Brutal. That Quasit there looks like you slash it across the chest and it already appears that half of its vitality has exited out of its body.
In that case, I'll use my bonus action to use the special attack with the double-bladed scimitar. Ooh, look at that. Fancy. Hiya! I assume that hits.
Yes, their AC is still 13.
Oh, maximum damage, 11.
Oh my goodness, you're just, I think you rolled almost, no, the first one you were only 2 off of max. Like, you did 2 less damage than your absolute maximum amount of damage you possibly could have done. In fact, that slashing is just enough as you see that this Quasit falls dead to the floor.
Aqua, you said on the top right you can activate effects, but I can't actually interact with them on the top right of this,
Yes, so it's weird. I can enable and disable them. And then I tried experimenting with Rose, and it turns out for players, it gives you the option of like deleting them instead, which is stupid.
So basically,
It's very
I still have to go through the character sheet, right?
Yeah, for now, we'll figure it out later.
Okay, let me talk.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of we figure it out later going on here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to use. I'm gonna break the baguette over this dude's head.
Damn.
Which ones?
The one right next to me.
All right, go for it. I guess you're going to try and make them crumble.
I'd say he's toast.
Damn.
Is it showing up properly? I actually don't know.
Yeah, so I see that you got a. Oh wait, hold on. Let's try that again. Go ahead and on your baguette, go ahead and just do the roll directly from there. Yeah, like that. I think. Wait, hold on. That's Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it worked.
Overcooked baguette.
Classic.
Oh my god.
Classic baguette.
18's, yeah, good.
Yes, their AC is 13. That does connect in. as your baguette swings out and you slam this Quasit for 13 damage to the face. What a blow.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna grab another one by the neck.
Did you rage this turn? Or
I thought you could do that at the start of initiative.
Yes.
not yet, I think. I think you get that later.
Oh, wait, what?
Is it? I don't remember. I'm saying. Maybe you're right.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah, never. I thought that was something you added at first level.
I'm checking.
Yeah, let me double check.
Oh, you added it at 7th level. I see. So yeah, that's my bonus action.
Alright, you rage.
First
What does
thing-
your rage... What is your rage like, by the way, Diesel? Because every barbarian's got their own flavor of rage. What's yours?
I'll have to think about it more. I don't know. I have a feeling it's pretty. I feel like Diesel's more of a cliche kind of
Drunken
barbarian.
rage.
Mhm.
It's just weapons are flying, things are breaking, skulls are cracking. You know.
I thought it was going to be some kind of...
He cracks his own skull to start raging. That's metal as fuck.
I will note that you aren't using the enhanced unarmored defense that Aqua gave barbarians.
That would be because my sheet decided to reset itself. Because I was
Strange. What should your AC be then? We'll just keep it in mind.
17.
Okay, keeping it in mind. Alright, that baguette has hit that Quasit quite hard, and that Quasit there is now greatly wounded. It is not holding very firm. Oh yeah, you can hover over the enemy tokens and you can see it has that one has a greatly wounded marker on it now. That's cool.
As an item interaction, I'm gonna munch on the half of the baguette I'm still holding.
How's it taste?
Not very good.
Yukishana, echoing whistle is more of a whistle than an echo right now.
The worst.
That's unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Oh wait, did they? Is this like us? Oh wait, I'm not even a rogue. Never mind. What? Sneak attack isn't even a thing. As you are.
And elocution, I believe you have got to go. I saw a roll. Was that a roll?
I haven't heard one.
Oh, okay. It went above. Went above?
I thought I saw a roll, but it disappeared. But I never
Yeah,
saw it.
I saw it too. I was like, what? It just poofed. The roll just disappeared. What the heck?
It's like it never got recorded.
Just reroll.
I rolled on the one 8 minutes ago on accident. Oh, I see. So you clicked on... I see. Eldritch Blast. I understand what happened.
I thought it was Eldritch Sneeze.
No,
That's
this is
really
elocutions.
Oh, okay.
You hit the damage before hitting the attack. Elocution. We have to see if it hits first.
I mean, the attack roll was on the one earlier.
Oh, I see. It's still up there. Is it?
Yeah.
What was the total?
22.
Okay, that is enough. That is a hit, and that will connect it to the greatly wounded Quasit and kill it on the spot.
Rebecca.
So unless any of y'all are moving, I think that's this chunk done.
I would like to Hunter's Mark as the end of the turn happens.
Okay. Where are you marking?
Just mark like one of the ones which are full HP.
They are all full HP. The two that were wounded were immediately killed.
Say the one closest to me.
Cool.
I
I'll place a little green mark on it.
Whenever
100
a
mark.
creature dies, right? Or gets hit. Wait, what?
I think it was for no. You don't get any special hex benefit. You have the spell, but you'll have to just cast it as usual if you want to cast it. You didn't move yet, right? I believe. Right. No, everybody else hasn't yet. Okay. Then I believe it's the Quasit's turns. And the Quasits make their move. They lash out at the closest things next to them, for the most part. Starting from top to bottom, left to right, they go and try and making a bite attack outward, or a claw, sorry, outward at the closest things next to them. And it's a shame that I can't just, wait, can I show the portrait? Ah, there we go. Hold on.
Oh man, they look like me.
Wait, what?
They're like you for real.
They're
The
just
Quasits
like
are basically the imps of demons.
This Quasit goes and makes a claw attack at you, Echo. Making an 8, which is not enough to beat your AC. It fails. Another Quasit goes for you, Growl, trying to throw a claw attack at you. And rolls a 7 and fails. One rolls over at you, Diesel. And rolls a 19, which will connect. And as it does, it will deal potentially it does 4 piercing damage, reduced to 2 due to your rage. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can avoid being poisoned.
I think that's a 7 piercing with a 3.
What?
Oh, you're right. It is 7. Yeah. So that would be
ability modifier.
yes. So Diesel, you take 3 piercing damage and you make a con save and roll a total of 13. You do avoid the poisonous claws of the Quasit and avoid the poison damage associated with it.
So I take 3 damage? How do I don't know how to change HP.
Yes. Same like roll 20. There's 2 ways. Yeah, okay.
I got it.
All right, elocution. A 6 will not oh my god, they're actually garbage. And the final one will try and hit you, Karo. A 14 will not connect.
Holy shit, you have 19 AC. Oh, right, Swordmaster.
That's actually more. I took Revenant Blade at level 1, but
Yeah.
The Quasit is scoring out at you forcefully. It is all of your turns.
Alright, I'm going to move 10 feet, and I am going to savage this Quasit.
oh, 6 spell. Let's go. Yeah, get his ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's going to
cool.
hit. A good hit.
What are the
Phew,
rules,
what a
by the
hit.
way- What are the rules, by the way, for using enemies that are smaller than you as improvised weapons?
Wait, your primal savagery get buffed
Yes.
to 2d10?
Yes.
1d10 plus another 1d10 if you moved at least 10 feet towards, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
All of
Alright,
you just see me like just reach my neck forward and just do a massive chomp out of him with like my neck because I'm a turtle.
Hell yeah.
What a hit. You snap right through a huge part of their body. That Quasit is nearly dead.
My turn will be relatively quick, so I will go next. Oh, I closed my character sheet. I am going to start of the turn. I'm going to focus with my musket, and I will fire at the method in front of. Excuse me, in front of Caro.
Nice kill, Ukwe. Ethereon pulls out a gun.
Do I have to target them, or do I just? How do I target creatures?
You just make an attack roll with your rifle.
Okay.
I mean, you can double right click something to target it. It puts a colored dot on it to show. Like I'm targeting the one right next to me, for example. There should be a purple dot on it.
Oh, that's actually good to know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, cool.
So,
That makes it easy to tell what you're aiming for. Well, once I learn everybody's colors anyway.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
What a hit!
It's
nice.
funny because I didn't even need to roll a 20 to crit, but
So what is that? A total of 12 piercing damage done?
Mhm.
What a hit.
And then I
Ouch.
guess I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it at the end of my turn as well.
My question still remains, by the way, Aqua. Can I grapple one of them and use them as a weapon?
Yes, you'd have to use one of your actions, do an athletics check just to grapple them in the first place, though.
Yes, that's fine. I can grapple as a bonus action.
Oh, alright, go for it.
Wait, does it react?
Wouldn't that provoke attack of opportunity?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Wait, what?
The moth cat moved out of its reach.
Right here.
Yes, that would provoke an attack of opportunity if you want to move there.
Attack me!
Alright, the grapple goes out, make an athletics check, Diesel, as you attempt to grapple that. As that's going on, one of them attempts to claw over at Mothcat and fails.
Good luck.
Yeah, I literally cannot beat that. You grappled this Quasit.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use it to. I'm just gonna slam it on this one and see what happens.
On which one?
I grab the one to my left, and then.
Can you use the break action with a creature?
That's a real nice question.
I mean, I'd allow it in this case.
Alright.
You just accidentally move yourself under the guy, and now you can't get yourself out.
Alright.
Oh, he's escaped.
Alright. They made it out. They got out.
I don't know what I should be rolling for this. What is what?
We'll say it's a club. Sure.
Okay. A club. What is it? Alright, that's. I guess we're rolling baguettes again.
He yells at you inside of a fiendish language as you pick it up by its foot and slam it down over on the one nearby, who dodges out of the way.
You hate to see it.
Damn.
I'm just gonna hold it up by its leg though and stare at it.
Let's see, which of these is a good grapple marker? I think it has a grapple. Do none of these say the word grapple on it? Yeah, I'm just trying to see what the button for grapple is. Do we not have one?
Oh, it's in the hand. Purple
There should
hand.
be one.
Purple hand?
As you know, when you're grappled, you turn.
It's the one that's on
purple.
Ethereon right now.
Oh no, he's grappled? Oh no!
Wait, how did you add that?
Yeah, where's the, I don't see the purple hand amongst the list of condition icons.
Is it convenient effects?
Oh, convenient
Oh,
effects
yeah.
hand. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I see it under conditions under convenient effects.
I'm just so excited that
I forgot that module existed.
useful.
Alright, yeah, grappled.
Oh, the Eldritch Sneeze missed. The Eldritch Foof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eldritch-
there's a lot of Eldritch. There's a lot of Eldritch moves.
Eldritch
What
Sneeze,
happens
Eldritch
when there's
Foof.
2 warlocks.
Achoo!
I just love it. It says nearly dead when you're only missing 2 out of your 8 health.
Yeah.
That's temp health.
Oh, it's
Like 5 of
tempo?
that 6 is temp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no easy way to represent that.
I'll take a slash at this guy above me, so I right click on him twice. Oh shit, I'm targeting him. Oh yeah, you're fucked, bro.
Yeah, I like the arrows.
See, they feel dangerous. Oh, no, I actually want to roll that. Boop.
While I'm focusing on
Hiya!
the musket, I'm
Oh my goodness, poor Closet! This poor Closet got crit twice. Oh my goodness, they just sliced in half. The poor thing.
That guy did not have a good day.
Atherion, you were saying something?
While I'm focusing with my musket, I'm prone, right?
I think I removed the prone thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Go and you might need to double check the text.
No, I did check it. I was still sure because I didn't remember it getting removed. That was my bad.
And I'm gonna move up here, Aqua, and use my bonus action to swing at this guy.
Alright, swing.
I'm literally
Hiya!
holding one of them by the foot, and you're not gonna swing at him?
Ah, well, you know,
Yeah,
yeah,
well.
roll 20, roll 1.
You got punished for it.
That one is used its reaction, so you can get away from it if you want.
Nah, I'm chill being right here. You guys are both pretty hurt, so.
I mean, I'm also a big, tough turtle, and you're not.
Yeah. Hey, I got 19. I got 19 AC. I'm feeling good.
I got 20.
Hey, Aqua. I'm
Yes.
gonna I'm gonna use all of my movement to move up here and then shake. Wait, why can't I move?
Because you're on
You're
the
doing
arrow
movement.
drawing right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can't
doing,
measure
like-
and move at the same time. You have to move back to select tokens.
Oh, okay. I'll move up here and then I'm gonna shake this guy in front of our 1 HP wizard over here.
And I will cast Witch Bolt with fire in it.
Got it, electrocution. Oh, you're throwing a witch bolt straight.
At the night.
All right, make the attack.
Attack.
15
that-
should have hit.
Damage. That would be fire damage.
Doesn't look
7 fire damage onto the quasit as it receives 13
Oh.
damage of what your witch bolt I assume looks like just a trail of fire extending out of you toward the quasit, burning it
Yeah.
to cinders.
Just to be
Makes me think
technical,
of the jump
it's-
rope in Mario Party.
Witch bolt is 2d6, not 1d12 now. Aqua's.
Oh yeah, we updated it. I forgot. That's my fault. I forgot to update the spell on the sheet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Not a
that
huge deal,
updated?
but
Yeah, you got some buffs, last changes.
Okay.
I will just add an extra damage for now. We'll make up for it later. All right, so that's 8 damage that the quasit has taken, and there is now a line of fire extending from you to it that is burning it and will continue to burn it into the next turn. What is that aimed at, Yukishana?
It should be. It should be targeting the one that's close to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a dot over it.
Do you have
Hunter's
disadvantage?
Is it? Oh right, it's within 5 feet. God's damn diagonals. 1 second.
Okay.
Let me try. Okay, there you go. There's your 2 rolls.
Nice. We like the double roll.
Let's go.
So damage. Sure. It's Hunter's Marks 1d6, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool.
Nice. Very solid hit. As it takes 8 damage. I'm sorry, 12 damage in one shot.
I think that's
As
basically
the arrow-
everyone except for Growl.
Growl and Elocution have not. No, Elocution, you used another Eldritch Blast, right?
I think they dodged.
As a
It
bonus.
has
that was a
bonus action.
Oh.
Yeah, from last turn.
I was at the very bottom.
I mean, this is a chunk, so like we can all move in whatever order we want. So if it's better for our teamwork, like chunked initiative is what we're using.
Oh. Well then, okay. I'm just gonna be on the one next to me then.
Go for it. Growl. You're growling at the closet in front of you.
Oh, Jesus.
Their AC is 13. That is just barely too low to hit them.
Hold on. So the one that Diesel's holding is on fire right now, correct?
Yes, it's like well, it's burning, as in your witch bolt is fiery bolt, whatever you want to call it, is linked up to it and tethered and burning it like a fiery lasso.
I like witch fire.
I see this going pretty well on Diesel's next turn.
Hmm.
Level 1 monks have martial arts, right? Can the bonus action attack again?
Yes, you can. Go for it, Growl. You do have the ability to attack once more.
Yeah, get
Tether
his
even a
ass.
roasted chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And I believe we added 2 more damage onto that, to all your unarmed strikes, so that is 5 damage dealt by that.
Oh.
Wait, shouldn't that be 8 then?
Hmm?
D4 plus 3 plus 2.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm bad. 8 damage dealt over to the closet.
Here, Fox was a con man.
Yeah, like it's a little misleading because the number right next to it, next to the bludgeoning, is not accurate.
Yeah, I have to look at the one above it. I'll get used to it. 23 to the attack roll, which beats its AC of 13. Deals 6 bludgeoning damage, and I forgot to add something that gives you 2 more for a total of 8 bludgeoning damage on that hit to this poor feeble closet.
Hell yeah, punch him in his stupid face.
Punch it.
What does your unarmed strike look like, by the way, Growl? Is it actually punching?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. And elocution, I believe you have yet to go. I also keep on trying to misread it as electrocution.
I can see that.
Oh. I'm going to attempt to move, taking the attack, alright? You are, presumably dodging? So, I have the dodge icon on you in the meantime. Go ahead and move where you'd like, and we'll see how this goes. Oh, I gave advantage instead of disadvantage, so it's actually a 3 on that roll. Not even close. Not even close. You easily move away from elocution. You're dodging nimbly to get away.
Oh, after that, then I will move here afterwards.
Nice.
Look at that little range party at the bottom right. And which one are you targeting, elocution?
It's got the symbol on it, bottom left.
Okay, got it. I have to get used to the... I think we'll either need to color coordinate or something, because I don't know which one's which. Alright, I'll just get used to it.
I mean, just take off your targets after you've used them. So, like, there's no clutter.
That too.
Alright, elocution, that one goes out and targets over that closet. The 21 to attack does connect and deals a whopping 1 force damage.
Now he knows you're a threat.
I'm gonna take him 1 damage.
Unlucky. Is that it from everybody?
I'm done.
Got it. Alright, the closets begin their moves. Starting from the top, actually they'll get into position first. This closet's going right next to all 3 of the people here. This one is grappled and is trying desperately to claw away from Diesel, and one of them will just got punched in the face, so it's going for you, Growl. Alright, top to bottom, Jorjiro, this one is directed over at you. A 20 will connect and deal.
Cast Tidal Aspis. As soon as I find it.
As soon as you find it. Alright, the shield spell, or Tidal Asses, goes out and gets your AC up to 25, protecting you from the damage of this claw attack.
Water surges forth, erupting into existence, whirling around me, batting his claws away.
Growl, this claw attack goes at you. A 21 will connect. Why are they so cracked this turn compared to the first turn?
It's because they've stood out of the salt.
True. And let me see if that damage goes through. It didn't. Hold on, I'm just going to roll the attack button again just to make it set up. Okay, maybe not that one. Hold on. Well, it's being dumb, so I'm just going to roll it directly. It deals 5 piercing damage to you, Growl, which is enough to knock you unconscious. And make a Constitution saving throw to see if that will poison you as well.
Yeah.
You pass, avoiding the poisonous effects.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
Oh wait, yeah, you don't get the poison indicator in this case. Okay, it's good for me to know where it is though. The one goes for you, Diesel, clawing directly over to the north and very clearly missing. It is, I guess, to an indignation that it is being held aloft by its leg. And then finally, at the bottom, Yukishana, this one is going for you as you shot it with an arrow, which is very rude. A 19 will connect.
Ow.
Holy shit, they really are cracked this turn.
and it's still not working for me, so that is a total of 4 damage, and make a constitution save to see if you can avoid getting poisoned.
They were clearly suffering from summoning sickness the first turn.
That is not a great constitution save, as you will take the poison damage, and you are now poisoned. You are unconscious.
I'm a bit more than just poisoned.
Oh.
I figure out how to reduce my HP.
This will also cause you to lose your concentration on your hunter's mark. Or not lose it, but not the concentration, but you lose it anyway because you lose it when you go unconscious. Alright, that is it for the Quasit's turn. It is all of your moves.
You know what they say when you mess something up, you should just do it again, right? So I'm just gonna take this guy that got grappled and I'm gonna chuck him at someone else. I'm gonna literally throw him at this one.
Alright, go for the throw. Probably an improvised dagger or something.
Yeah.
Light hammer, maybe.
Light hammer, yeah, that's a good one. And as they do, Lazuli, you also can go ahead and activate your Witch Bolt once now to be able to burn them a little bit more.
Light hammer, is that what you said?
Yeah.
What was that gonna be?
Okay, I don't actually have that on my...
Just roll the Witch Bolt damage again.
I mean, it's a terrible weapon that no one uses because it's a dagger, but bludgeoning and not finesse.
Well,
Damage.
I will need to fix my weapons at some point,
There we
but oh wait, am I throwing a dead guy?
I'll take that 7 up there. No, you're not. It is still alive as it gets burnt for 7, and you throw it over at the other Quasit.
Cool. I'll fix my weapons at some point, but this will again be a baguette
Alright, nice.
that I am throwing.
Oh, that's going to connect. Hurl this fiery Quasit over at the other
What
Quasit.
the fuck? Okay, that is not 41 damage.
Oh,
It's doing that shit again.
it's doing that thing again, yeah.
Yeah. Can I reroll damage? Is that possible?
Yeah, well, I think you'd have to roll another attack roll to do it.
Okay. That +4. There we go. Not +34.
Oh.
Big difference. It's still a lot. And that's so much damage, I'm probably just going to say that as the Quasit impacts into the other one, it literally obliterates both of them from existence after, after dealing 17 damage to one of them, overdoing the damage, and then burnt to cinders by Lazuli. That one literally just became like ashes in the wind. Growl, you are unconscious. You must make a death saving throw at the beginning of this turn, which is right now. You have 1 staple.
Nice.
1 death success. A primal savagery goes out, but this time the Quasit saw what you did to the other one, doesn't feel like being food, and dodges, just barely out of the way.
I actually just... It's funny, I actually don't have any bonus actions, which is really funny outside of grappling, so... I guess I'll just grab this one, if possible, and then just, if I can, hold it out of reach of everyone else except me.
Go for the bonus action athletics. That's happening. Echo, you have an Eldritch Poof going out.
6.
Still might succeed.
Let me see if they can
Yeah,
contest that.
part.
Their dex is actually pretty decent.
Okay.
Yeah, they that
Wow.
one avoids getting grappled.
Singular damage.
1 is singular damage. Which one are you aiming at, Echo?
This one. Oh,
Actually,
okay.
that one will take 1 singular damage.
I'll move down to here and start swinging at this one. Oh, the arrows.
Alright,
are
Lazuli, you
blocking.
also go ahead and throw a firebolt out while Kero is swinging down there. A 10 will not connect. Your firebolt whizzes by.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's the one above me.
Alright, the 23 hits, and a Quasit takes 6 slashing damage.
and then like before, if he's still alive, I will use my bonus action to swing again.
Yes, it is severely wounded, but it is still alive.
Hiya!
Connecting.
Hiya! 8.
The Quasit has been slain. There is but one left alive.
Basically just the bottom right corner to go, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I will, I guess, just fire my musket again because I am prone, or not prone, but I have a high crit chance. Never mind.
Ooh.
Rip.
Pain.
Damning indeed. Alright, Yukishana is still unconscious and elocution. Give me the hits. Ooh, a hit indeed. Go and make a Constitution saving throw as well, Elocution.
It should be taking reflect damage
Oh,
if it does hit. Oh, that is
disadvantage, right?
disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage. A 14
Oh,
is
wow.
not going to connect. You are
So
dodging.
hard. If it fucking rolled another 20.
That would have been so unlucky.
I've seen someone get crit twice with disadvantage on both.
Holy shit.
Eldritch Blast. It does connect. Unfortunate.
The Eldritch Blasts before they add the modifier are so funny. I love them.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
they can't
I'm-
get that until level 2, right?
Yeah, it's a level 2 thing. It's so funny to me though. It's just like
Technically, you
what
get at level
you guys
1. But...
you guys are also rolling like the most unlucky Eldritch Blast damage rolls.
True.
It's just 1s and 2s. It's pain.
Alright, the Quasit, I believe, will now take its turn. As it goes and tries making a claw attack over at Ethereon. A 15 is not enough to connect. And as the Quasit finishes its turn, how would you all like to brutally beat this thing up to a pulp?
It won't be me because I'll be giving my good berry to Growl.
Thank you.
administering it.
Bake it like we did
Honestly.
that squirrel and have it as a snack.
You only have one
Uh,
good
Could
berry
get
left.
lit on fire.
Wiz, you only
You
have
could?
one good berry left, because if you have another one, I'll also help our other friend.
I assumed I'd given out all but one, and this is the one I had left I
Okay.
was using.
Alright, Lazuli, while they're helping each other, you go ahead and throw out some arcane fire, and the Quasit is arcane barbecue. Quasit jerky.
You can pick yourself at 1, Risu.
Thank you, thank you.
As everybody is being brought up, Yukishana, you have 1 HP. Growl, you have 1 HP. You hear it. The click.
Oh, the door opened.
And as the door opens out into the hallway, something else notable happens.
Uh-oh.
Is it?
You notice that the formerly purple area begins changing to a shade of white instead. You look over at your fingers and they appear to be dematerializing as if not there.
Oh.
And before you know it, you find yourself over in the entrance of Candlekeep.
It's night.
Ooh. We'll do it out.
It is nighttime.
was quite the adventure.
And as you are there right next to each other, you see that somebody pops out, teleporting in from next to the emerald door, the individual from earlier. Who is there? Let me go ahead and bring out that picture once more as a reference.
Mr. Purple.
Oh, I didn't know.
Welcome! What did you think?
That was an adventure.
I want to know who the toad was.
It's kind of fun.
Deciphering the story is certainly of one use, and I can discuss it after I discuss something more important. You see them pull out a form. See, I was evaluating your progress through. And, they hold a big fat F. A 60 on it.
Oh.
You have failed the evaluation.
Oh man.
However, I can see your conviction, and the way that you aid each other may be enough to keep you through. So let us see if you understand, if you can answer. What was the story here?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
There was a mage who was experimenting on interdimensional travel, and he tried to link 5 different ones together. But I believe on the 4th or 5th one, it caused a disruption on the plane and made it explode.
What the cat
You
said.
got all that from that?
Yeah, what the flip says.
Not quite accurate. This book describes the tale of Mordekainen inventing the spell Magnificent Mansion for the first time.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Isn't that basically what I just said? Without names?
I've never even heard of that.
See, there is a reason I made you have to go through this. And it's not simply for the trivia of knowing this. It is because, if you wish to go through Candlekeep, you would need to be aware of how extra-dimensional spaces work, because the library is so much larger than you could possibly think. As they will go ahead and put their head over on the floof first, and show you, with it, a vision of what a Candlekeep looks like from up above. This is the Great Library. All of that is the Great Library.
Word included.
Ooh,
Oh, that looks like an Elden Ring map.
It does.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Stormwind
The
Castle.
capital.
yeah.
Or
Yeah, let me go ahead and let me bring this to daytime mode so that way you can get a better view of what it looks like on the area right there. Hold on.
Now, don't
We
worry,
are
I know.
approaching the end of the
Oh.
session, by the way, just in case it wasn't clear. Everything on the left side beyond the Emerald Door is the Great Library. Every building.
That's certainly larger than I expected.
Oh, there's a boat over there.
The Great Library of Candlekeep has millions of books within it. If you seek knowledge, you will need to be prepared to seek through them. And that means being aware of not getting lost within such spaces and orientating yourself properly. At the very least, before we make you do remedial assessments, I will at least let you see inside the library. When you are ready, you can simply touch the Emerald Door and you have my blessing, for this time only at least, to venture forth. But I warn you, do not walk past the entrance or risk getting lost forever.
Right?
Well
Oh,
then,
Wait, they'll
Just
go
walk
past
up
the
and touch the
entrance of the
door.
library?
Do not walk beyond. You will understand why when you look through.
I see.
You may look around, visually, with your neck, but do not walk past the entrance.
I actually look with my eyes, not my neck.
Once you return back from the library, we'll have rest accommodations ready for you over at the house for rest.
Just some anatomy knowledge for you.
You guys
They
call it the
gesture
House of
for-
Rest? That's the fucking lamest name ever. Oh yes, this is the house that you rest in. The House of Rest. Okay.
Look, they have one called the Pillars of Pedagogy, okay?
Huh?
Nick, shut up.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I'll hobble through to the Emerald Gate.
Alright.
Yeah, I will give it a little touch.
You go ahead and touch the emerald door, and as each of you touches it in sequence, you will note that you kind of meld into it. It doesn't push outward as you'd expect, but you body just goes in as if it was like water. A little thick water, but you move through. And exit onto the other side as we reach the end of the session. You make it to the Great Library of Candlekeep.
Ooh.
I find it a little disgusting because the floof walked through, and so now it's drenched floof.
Wet fur.
You just have to wait till all
Yeah.
the soup is gone then.
Our vision is interfering with seeing all of it.
That's okay, that is intentional. As you take a look around, you can move around your token around as if to represent you're turning your neck without actually moving your body.
Oh.
When it loads, sure.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know why it takes forever to load sometimes.
Ooh. Ah.
So many
Shrink to
books.
the left. Now the books get bigger if you go to the left.
What the fuck? Why won't it load?
Yeah, mine's still got 98%. I'm gonna reload.
90, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 98.
It goes so far to the left, guys.
Are you still going over there?
Yeah.
I can't even get back in now.
How far
Oh,
left
wow,
does it go?
that does go on.
What the fuck?
Holy
I finally loaded.
shit!
You notice
It's
that
almost
as
like
you're
we're
looking
looking
left,
into
the
a
books
3D
do
screen.
appear to visually appear that close to you, Kiro. That is in fact what you see, looking over to the left that far.
I unlocked
Oh,
my
how
scroll
big?
wheel and it still took a while to scroll all the way out.
What the-
Yo, this is insane.
That's fucking huge. I just scrolled all the way out too.
Yeah.
When do you guys stream?
No.
Yeah, that is the end of the session, outside of like looking around the Great Library.
What?
So we leveled up, right?
So the other group did not level up because we were still understanding Foundry. So same here. I need to set everything properly before doing a level 2. You will almost certainly level up next time.
Oh. Devastated.
Oh, you can move now, Mark.
Yep. Finally loaded.
Can you not just
is there-
reveal the whole map? Or. Cause like having to drag to reveal isn't.
Stop being a coward.
I'm like 25% of the way through dragging.
15 FPS on this.
I don't even know what FPS is. Probably
It's in the
not 9.
settings. You can toggle it on.
Oh.
This thing is huge.
Mm-hmm.
When there comes a time when you have to know your FPS is a D&D, Jesus.
And it probably helps with diagnosing lag sometimes.
Where did you find this image?
He drew it.
Oh,
Did you-
yeah, totally.
So,
This is the Great Library of Candlekeep.
No, it is rather large, huh? Oh, someone just passed my screen. Pog.
Did you recognize who it
gonna-
was?
This is pretty.
Yeah, this is way too big. I'm not gonna bother scrolling over the whole damn thing.
Oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna.
You don't need to. You can explore however much you want, and I'm going to show it all at the end anyway.
Oh.
But, I think this is
I'm not going to do that then. If
Oh no,
I
this
think-
is.
Oh, I'm off the map.
it's too long.
He left the library. No.
I found the edge.
This is like one of those James Bond films.
Yeah, Andrew was in the middle of editing.
I can just see
James
your
Bond.
little cursors like moving all over the damn thing.
I just like finding the pretty areas.
The right side looks pretty nice.
The left side is scary to be honest, but I'm just now adventuring to the top right corner. I will reach there one day.
I'm just dragging my thing in a line and just letting it just auto populate the area.
And that's
Yeah,
the way to do
so-
it, but I only drag myself to the edge of my vision because it's funnier that way. Oh, is that the roof? You encountered the roof. Now I just must encounter the top right corner. There it is. Now we go down. Oh! Hello,
You
friend.
encountered somebody on the way down.
Alright, so how do I adjust the size of my token?
Hold on.
I see something here. It says appearance.
What if I do this? Just
I think it's
go
like
on
scale.
west.
Or the like.
Okay. I'm gonna adjust the scale. I'm tiny!
Wait, Risa,
Oh,
have you
what
been
is
able to move at all yet?
Wait,
I
what's
have,
the
yes.
Purple.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, solid.
Oh,
Still.
no,
Just
this
back at the
is
entrance,
odd.
just chilling. Yeah, let me go ahead and show you what the entirety of the map then. So you have a clear view since people have had the chance to look.
I haven't, but let me scroll all the way out so I can see everything. Oh god, this
Alright.
is so laggy.
Whoa, that's
Wait.
psychedelic.
The
Oh,
top left
jeez.
is cool
Yo,
as
where
hell.
did you buy a Picasso piece, Aqua?
Well, see y'all next week.